Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Run In Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, Big Mike, and I am joined, as always, by my brother, Sped Rock. What is going on, Sped?
Enjoying the first time getting carded to go get blunts or whatever for the first time in like years. It was amazing. I was like, I did look younger.
Sped in his midlife crisis with his freshly shaven face.
Yeah, my wife loves it. I'm kind of hating it. I look in the mirror, I'm like, God damn, look at that. Weird.
For anybody who does not know, you may not be used to seeing us on a Monday night at 6:30, 7:30, whatever time zone you are in. This is a special episode of The Run, and we are going to be watching the go-home episode of Monday Night Raw, the go-home to WrestleMania. We'll be talking a little bit about the matches that are going on, the storylines that are going on, and just probably just cutting up, just having some fun, chilling out, kind of like you're just, having a big watch party at home. So come join us, take a seat, have some fun, talk with us, join us in the comments there on YouTube, X, Twitch, whatever you may be watching us.
Yeah.
Throw out what you guys think about the matches. We'll ask you guys who you think is going to win matches at the beginning of each one. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you think the matches are any good. We'll do this, a little bit before every time. We'll also be doing it Tuesday night for NXT. We will be doing it Friday night for SmackDown as well. So all week, we're kind of testing it out. If it goes well and you guys like it, we may try to do more of them in the future. If not, hey, it's WrestleMania week, so we're trying to put more out.
Hell yeah.
More importantly, I didn't ask you how you were doing today, man. What's going
on? It's going. I had a small fire that I did outside earlier. It was great.
So like you meant to have a fire, not like a small fire broke out.
No. That happened last year, I think. A small fire.
I'm gonna need you to be more specific on that kind of stuff.
No, this one. No, I purposely. My mother-in-law bought my daughter's swing set, right? So now I got to clear out an area and I got to make it all nice and flat, and for them to get in, and yeah. So I've been doing that, and it's a pain. Now I'm fighting. So if you guys hear thunder, all right, it's about the storm here in Pennsylvania. All right, so praying for like a good one, man, like what you guys get in Alabama. Except we won't get tornadoes up here because
minus the tornadoes at least.
Well, I mean, we won't because I'm on a mountain. I mean, down in the valleys and stuff, they'll get them.
Yeah,
it's like there's a place up here. I think it was in Potter County area, somewhere up there. But they swear up and down. They swear up and down. An EF1 tornado landed on that mountain, picked up a mother-loving freaking bridge, okay, and set that bitch down ever so nicely. Okay, ever so nicely. When I saw that, I was like, first off, okay, a tornado don't do this. Okay, from a guy who's seen tornadoes in the South, I know tornadoes, when they rip shit up, they rip it. Okay, that thing
usually sits down exactly the way it got picked up.
Yeah, either flip upside down or straight up in the ground. All right, like you're gonna be seeing divots for a while, and these are legs of a bridge. Okay, like steel, so it's really hard for it has to be stronger than the EF1 in my book. I think it would have to be strong because I've seen stuff in Alabama. I've seen a bridge in Alabama, EF1 tornado go hit that wooden bridge. And that wooden bridge is still standing. Like, what's up? Told
you couldn't take me.
Told you couldn't take me. Meanwhile, in Pennsylvania, they get an EF1 tornado on a mountain, and they're like, "Oh, we can't handle a bridge."
Well, you have to understand though, like stuff in Alabama is built for that because we're used to tornadoes. If you get a tornado somewhere that's not used to one, then they don't have the structural capacity to withstand stuff like that.
I just don't believe how it happened. Yeah. I do believe, and I get what you're saying because there's a place up here. Hey, was it Jamestown or Johnstown? The flood. Johnstown.
While he's figuring it out, guys, you will be seeing us eat, drink, stuff like that. It is a watch along. We're gonna be on here for 3 hours. You guys get to have dinner with me. Like I said, like a watch along, just like you would have at your house.
Yeah, exactly.
You can have some buffalo chicken pasta with me. So
exactly. But so this
I've got my
Johnstown place,
acid
right?
tablets for
And that's
when the buffalo kicks in. So
the
I am
buffalo kicks
45
in.
almost 45 years old.
Good God, he said I gotta get rah, 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 rah. Yeah, I haven't done
And
that yet.
these especially, thank you Walmart, like that flavor, they don't taste like your normal like Tums. They are
Yeah.
delicious. They taste like candy.
Oh, that's good.
So
That's
very,
good.
very good.
Oh, hey, everybody's asking about that Match Masters. There's now 3 days on it. I said 3 days yesterday. There's now 3 days on it, and I'm pretty damn sure we're almost done with it. But we will be back with some more sponsorships because you guys are awesome. We want to reward y'all. Now, that Johnstown place, though, they built a dam, okay, out of just like natural material, just let's
Yeah.
put dirt here, and then one day it broke, and then it just flooded the whole damn city. So I understand what you mean by that. That they're not used to, certain advanced technologies that Alabama could get.
I
Tornado
don't know that I
proof
would call it
wood.
advanced.
Hey,
We're
listen,
just more used to it. We're more
no,
progressive.
I'm saying these guys can't even do a dam the right way, right? Pennsylvania, I love it up here, but it's like sometimes it's like, what in the actual are you guys thinking up here? You know,
They're not.
I'm pretty sure not. But whoever
They're
pissed off
definitely
the
not thinking
Amish,
about a tornado.
no, they're definitely not. Amish people definitely aren't. They're like, "We put the horses outside in the middle of this storm. There's a tornado coming. What the hell's that?"
Tornado. You mean
You
the
said
wind goes in a
snow?
circle?
You mean the snow?
But
No.
exactly that's actually a great point though. You talk about not being prepared. You guys can get like 4 feet of snow up
Mm.
there, and it doesn't affect your day. Us down here in Alabama, we get like a half inch of snow, and we lose our minds.
Listen, time out. Time out. They don't get affected. Okay. Pennsylvanians don't get affected. I get a half inch of snow, and I'm like, I ain't driving.
Well, because you're from the South, you're
I'm not
from down
driving.
here.
You know how many times employers up here hate that? Oh my God, they
Well, I'm
hate
sure.
that. They're like, "You're living up here, you need to get used to it." Nope, I'm good. I'm good. Like, what's
What's
up,
going on,
man?
Herb and Raj? Appreciate you jumping in with us. Be sure to check out Herb and Raj every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Central on their YouTube channel, the Herb and Raj Podcast. You can also check them out on this channel and on theirs. They are going to be with us on a special episode of the Run In on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock Central, where we will actually explain WrestleMania to them. They are very casual fans. They only watch sporadically. They don't watch weekly. They watch a lot of the PLEs, but not really a lot of the Monday Night Raws and SmackDowns and things like that. So we are all going to get together. Sped and I will actually explain the storylines, the matches, and things like that that are going on for WrestleMania to get them prepared to watch it on Saturday and Sunday. So if you are like that, if you are a casual fan, don't worry. We're here for you. Come join us Wednesday night. We will give you all the details, all the information that you guys need to have you ready for WrestleMania coming up this weekend.
I was just thinking, since we're gonna be live at the same time they're gonna be live, maybe we do a picture in picture on Twitch for them, for their stream, and then we have ours. It'd be a good way to get them out there because I would love to put them on. If they would go live on Twitch, I could throw them live on Spedrock. As like one of the features and
Yeah, I
whatnot.
mean, we've talked about trying to find different ways to expand them. I don't think I've mentioned Twitch yet because we're
Twitch is
they're kind of
easy.
like me. They're still learning, YouTube stuff like that, YouTube
Yeah.
X, Facebook, and all that. I'm still learning the Facebook part of it. I actually just figured that out
I'm still
yesterday.
learning
So
X. Okay, everybody in here has got more followers than me, and that's because I'm sitting there going, I don't know if this sounds good. Delete, 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 delete. You know what?
but
I'll
like
just leave it alone.
I've told you and everybody else, man, if it wasn't for you and Twitch and stuff like that, we wouldn't have half the viewers we've got because you and your Twitch channel and all that really help us out on that side of it. Because I have like 3 followers on Twitch maybe because I've never used it before this.
Twitch is
So yeah,
easier
I mean it was
in
really
my
cool.
book. Twitch is a lot easier in my book. I tried YouTube. It's just I didn't get it. We're on Kick now, so that's a new journey for us, and we're also on my X account. Which
You're
is
on your
checked
ex's
out.
account?
My ex's account, yeah. We might get a lot of pedophiles.
Whoa, easy killer.
I'm playing around. What's going on in the Northeast? Messy mix of rainfall and snow. Oh, hell no. Mother Nature needs to be brought to justice. All right.
It's very interesting the different positions or the different things that we're watching outside of wrestling. Like you're sitting there watching the Weather Channel, and I'm watching the WNBA draft.
Well, I'm watching the Weather Channel because my wife's trying to get the kids to sleep, and this is the easiest way for us to get them to sleep.
Oh,
Bore
okay, I
the
got you.
crap out of them with the Weather Channel.
I mean, the WNBA does a pretty good job of that too.
Well,
It bores a
yeah,
lot of people.
it does bore. I won't lie to you. I don't watch the WNBA. I mean, if they brought out like a major league softball for women, oh hell yeah, I would watch that.
They
in a
already have
heartbeat.
it.
What channel? What channel?
Excuse me. I don't know that it has a TV deal. I know it's out there. They've got Major League Soccer, which is really cool. They've got Major League Softball. The only reason I know that is one of the Alabama pitchers from a couple years ago got drafted onto one of the Major League Softball teams. So that's why the only reason I really know about it.
Oh.
So.
And I just found out that Lingerie Football League, canceled out like 10 years ago.
That's been going. Yeah, that's been
I didn't know that.
That's one of those things that probably wouldn't survive in 2025.
That's what I was telling her. I was like, that and what's that? Rink derby. You know what I'm talking about? Where they would go around.
Roller derby, yeah.
And they freaking throw elbows at you.
Which that was fun, dude. They still have that here, like locally. Like you can go to the local VFW or something like that, or Shriners Hall, and they'll have that like once every month.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, there's it's kind of like a female version of like just a men's softball team. They just get out there to have fun, but they're actually really good. They get really violent.
Oh yeah,
so it's pretty funny.
I bet. You know what's even funnier is why? Okay, so that my wife.
I'm sorry.
My wife and I were talking about how we were ice skating a couple years ago, and I can't ice skate. I never ice skated.
I can't either.
I never ice skated before. I mean, in Georgia, where the hell do you find ice in Georgia?
In an ice skating rink.
Where? I mean, Kennesaw? I ain't going to Kennesaw.
I'm going to
Atlanta. Come on, man. You have to go, and this is not to be mean or anything, but everybody knows Atlanta. You have to go through the hood to get to that part. And if you look the wrong way, you're meeting Jesus. It's the truest statement in the freaking world. I love my city and everything. But if you look at someone just by accident the wrong way, you're meeting Jesus. Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of cities, though. They can say the same thing.
Detroit, Chicago.
What's up, Wrestling for Life Network? We appreciate you coming in.
Hey, aren't you guys live? I thought I just got a notification saying you guys were live.
They may be. Nick always jumps in every now and then. I followed Nick for a little while, so
I jump in theirs as much as I can. I love their beards, man. Them things are so glorious and long. And then,
does that make it hurt even more when you had to shave yours?
No, actually, it didn't, because now I can't. Well, the thing is like I told you, I'm opening up my own food truck because I really don't like working for people, and especially like bosses who have zero culinary experience. Like I've been a sous chef for 8 years now. Okay. And I want to move up to being a chef one day, but it's hard. It's very hard to do that.
I can imagine.
But like, you have to know your stuff. You got to make everything perfectly. And then the guy that I'm working with, he sucks. So I can't. Like he has no idea what to do. He's nowhere near a chef, and I just can't do that. I can't work with wannabe leaders. It just doesn't work with me, man. I can't do it. So I'm trying to be nice because I know, like they'll be watching and stuff, and be like, all right, what'd you say? I'm like, hey, shut up, Meg. I ain't got nothing. Hey, look,
that's stuff you do on your last day.
Yeah. Well, I tell them all the time I'm a factual person. I'm spitting facts. If I'm spitting facts about a person, that means that person's wrong. Like I told them one time, like, you don't even know how to make a goddamn cheeseburger, right? If they tell you medium rare, it doesn't mean extra well. Okay. If they tell you rare, it doesn't mean 10 seconds on each side and flip it out. Okay. That burger's not done if you do it like that. He's like,
I've actually had a One of my friends' wives, like about 15, maybe 15 years ago, we went to like one of the hibachi restaurants where they cook it
Yeah.
in front of you and all that good stuff. And she got the steak there, and she said she wanted it rare. She literally told them that. She said, "All right, I want you to put it down, and I'll tell you when to flip it." She counted to like 15 in her head, asked them to flip it over, counted to 15, and that's how she wanted it served.
Mm-mm. That's so bad for you. Didn't even cook out any of the bad shit that's in there. You just
I
basically
understood that.
uh,
I eat my stuff well done. Or medium well. I wouldn't say fully well. I mean, it can
I
have
see.
a
I
little
can't.
pink, but I don't want a lot
Yeah.
of pink in there.
No, I feel that. No, yeah. A lot of people don't like the pink. Me, I don't care. Well, don't make it so mooey that it's bloody. Like the blood
My
is
wife
running
likes
out.
it bleeding.
My wife likes a medium. She likes it kind of pink, like pink in the middle, but it's
Yeah.
like gray coming around the outside.
Yeah,
I've
I'll take it
been,
medium to medium well. I mean, I don't want it like crispy and burnt.
yeah, no, I feel that. No, I see all these things on X. Yeah, there's one called Food something. I can't remember what he's. Either way, he posted up saying the steak, right? And it was a T-bone. And he goes, "Is this overcooked?" And I'm telling you, when I say charred on the outside and gray on the inside, there's no juice whatsoever seeping out of this. They cooked that thing for 30 minutes, it looked like. I was like, holy crap. I've seen people up here take a New York strip steak, put it in batter, and dump it in deep fryer. I was like, what? You just dumped a New York strip into deep fry? I'm from the South and we don't even do that. Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever seen a fried strip like that.
I've never seen a fried strip like that.
We are about 13 minutes away from Monday Night Raw. This is the Run In Wrestling podcast watch along, our first ever watch along. So we appreciate everybody jumping in, everybody watching. Make sure you say hey in the comments. Let us know you're there. Let us know what you think about Raw, what you hope happens tonight. I know there's a few matches that are there. I know there's a Karrion Kross and AJ Styles match that is coming up tonight.
That's gonna get
Looking forward to
interrupted.
that. I'm glad I get to see Karrion Kross wrestle a little bit. One of my favorite wrestlers going right now.
You see KO got that surgery done. Hey, how you doing, Luna?
I've heard rumors. Last I heard, he has not had surgery yet.
Not much. I thought I just saw a video, not video, a picture of him.
That's not. I don't think that's what that is.
Well, no, like he was in the.
As of Saturday, he had not had surgery.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see.
He met with the surgeon here in Birmingham on a week ago Monday.
See,
for the first time.
Mike's good. I'm good. How about yourself, Luna? Can you see Luna's or is Kick not popping up on
No, I don't see anything from Kick on StreamYard.
That's weird.
I don't think they do. I don't think they do Kick on there.
It's weird. They haven't integrated Kick yet. All right, so we got Luna coming in from Kick over here, y'all. If you're over on Twitch, you don't see it, but if I do, I see all of it. We're on Kick, we're on X, we're on Twitch. Thank you guys for
Definitely, man.
in.
Especially for this, yeah. If you see a Kick comment, let them know. Let us know. What's up, Luna? We appreciate you jumping in. Thank you for joining us on Kick. I guess I probably need to download the Kick app. I don't even think I have it. And then I could see them on my phone at least. But then I would have to drop Twitch. But I can see Twitch comments, so I think that'd be fine.
I don't know why. Kick is weird sometimes. I like it. Kick is cool, but it's weird sometimes with all this.
No, we're gonna find out. Here in about 5 minutes, we'll both turn on Netflix and get our stream synced up, all that good stuff. It is on the Netflix.
It's on the Net Chicks.
Oh, that's a whole different show.
Yeah, no, I got that from Family Guy. No, I agree with you. I just started on Kick, Luna, and we're gonna use that a lot more. We're affiliated on Twitch right now, and hopefully one day we can get that status on Kick. That'd be dope. But 1 second.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Hey, Tail, can you just turn it to Netflix? Put it on Netflix.
10
We got
minutes up now until Monday Night Raw.
We get the big one out, don't
This
we?
is kind of the behind the scenes. You don't normally get to see this on YouTube. It's usually just on Twitch, but it's a little bit of behind the scenes for the Run In Wrestling podcast. If you want to see behind the scenes more, every Thursday night, 7:30, right before the show, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, right before our live show on YouTube. We always go live on Twitch, on Kick, to do a little bit of behind the scenes where you get to see this kind of stuff. Us just kind of rambling, trying to get everything put together for the show, things like that. So you guys on YouTube are getting to see that a little bit more today than you normally do. And again, it's our first watch along, so we're kind of playing it by ear. You know, it's not going to be very professional. We're just going to be kind of watching. I'll do my best to kind of update you if you're not watching, kind of tell you what's going on my screen at least. You know, we'll go into some things that we think about, what we think about the matches, how we think it may affect our WrestleMania. We will not be doing our WrestleMania predictions on here because we're going to be doing that Thursday night. Make sure you tune in Thursday night, 8 o'clock on this YouTube channel and Twitch and everything like that. So where we will have our WrestleMania predictions featuring Chokeslam Wrestling, Miami the Great, and Brian the Sooner, a good friend of mine that I've found at the Herb and Raj podcast. He is a big wrestling fan as well. He's going to come on and give us some of his knowledge as well on Thursday. Again, just a big week, WrestleMania week.
I'll be right back.
Looking forward to
it. Luna asked, "What about John Cena?"
What about him? I can't see him.
Oh, she said, "What is she?" They said that we need to make a whole video, a whole stream about him. Hey, listen, that is possible. If he wins 17, it's possible.
Look, go follow me at the Run In Wrestling podcast on YouTube. I actually have a video up of a top 5 John Cena matches I wanted to see this year when he announced his comeback. So that is kind of a whole video all about John Cena. It's not an hour. It's only about 15, 20 minutes, but it is the top 5 matches I wanted to see this year. I don't know. I did not have turning heel on my bingo card there. So a lot of those matches are not against baby faces and their heels or anything like that. But yeah, you can go check that out on the Run In Wrestling podcast on YouTube.
Link. Oh crap! I didn't put the link.
What's going on, Maggie? Appreciate you coming in.
Let me see if I can put the link in there real fast. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? Oh, I think I could do it. Heck yeah. And I could be, this is what's up.
We probably should have done this before all this, but hey.
Hey, listen.
The fun of the behind the scenes.
I love doing that. And plus, this is just hey, I put the link out there for you on Kick. There it is. I used to have facial hair. Hey, show starts in 6 minutes. No worries.
Well, technically, the show's already started.
What show? What, Raw?
No, our show.
Oh, I was talking about Raw. Oh, no worries.
Kick is about to lose all my business anyway. Because they're already pissing me off.
Who?
Kick. Because I'm trying to sign up and it won't let me do my birthday.
Ah. Oh, yeah, trust me, I know.
Because it's got to figure out that I'm over 18, I guess.
I remember, I forgot, I did Kick sometime last year. I got to change the bio on that again because I'm not in Bowler Bus anymore. Bowler Bus kind of fell under. Yo, if you guys are over here, we're on Twitch, we're on Kick, we're on YouTube, we're on X. Okay, so hit it up on all the platforms. Say what's good. X, we are working on getting you on here on the stream chat. For some reason, Stream Element said no to you guys, and so did StreamYard this time. Actually, I just put Twitch. Yeah, I'm not officially a part of what is that called? Chairshot? Just yet?
Chairshot Sports Network.
I'm not there yet. Yeah, but it's all right. Oh yeah, I'm not. Trust me. There is a lot of bots on Twitch. I ran into that problem. I ran into the problem where I started noticing that there was more bots following me than actual people. So I had to go through and start blocking things. You know, and I was like, these people don't even stream. You know? And Kick is actually a heck of a lot better. You know, I'm looking into what is it, Rumble, something. I don't know. It's like a
I don't.
YouTube
I don't have any
alternative.
clue about any of those.
It's a YouTube alternative. Yeah, well, Twitch likes to sell sex. I ain't gonna front. All right, I ain't gonna front. A lot of times you see people, it don't even matter, you know, and stupidity. Twitch definitely promotes stupidity, like big time.
A lot. I mean, have you seen YouTube? A lot of YouTube likes to
Yo,
promote stupidity
YouTube
as
was
well.
built on stupidity, though. Yeah.
That's true. All right, we are moving over to Netflix to get ready for Raw. So if you're out there in the comments, let us know what you're looking forward to on tonight's Monday Night Raw, the go home episode for WrestleMania 41. Let us know what you want to see. Let us know what you're looking for.
My hair.
What?
Someone says, I like your hairs. My hair's long. I had to put it up in a ponytail today.
You can see our hair.
I had to put mine up in a ponytail. I should take a picture of myself and post it up on X saying, come hang. Or take a picture of that. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Hang on, I gotta take it down. I'm gonna get a headache.
Sorry, I had to re-sign into my Netflix for whatever reason. That was weird. Very unprepared for this, oddly enough.
I'm very unprepared as well. Like, what's gonna start the show? I can see the TV from here. So camera's here. All right. I'm looking at the camera. TV. Did she just say she wants McDonald's? Oh, I thought she just said she wants McDonald's. Oh, so she likes Braun Breaker? All right.
We are on the countdown for Monday Night Raw. What's your time on your countdown?
Like a minute 40.
I need to know an exact time.
1:38.
Okay, so I'm like a second behind you because mine says 1:36 now.
Okay.
So can you pause yours for like a second or two?
Hit pause for a second.
Like literally a second, then start it back.
And then put it back now. Push play. Thank you. Now we're good. 1:15.
Okay, it's close enough. You're still like a half second ahead, but we're good. It's not enough to make a difference.
Oh, boy, Raiders. That's a team.
So at least you're not reacting to something. And I'm like, what the hell? I don't see that yet.
What the hell?
What the hell, Bobby?
God damn it, Bobby! How many times I gotta tell you? Do not put your penis in the electrical socket. No yeet.
I mean,
what up, TC?
Bad. What's up, TC? Welcome in. One of our normal guests coming in.
Over from Twitch. Brother. What's good? No yeet.
That's what I said from Twitch.
No yeet. All right, you know what?
Kick was supposed to send me an email so I can verify, but they have
you got 30 minutes. Right now, my favorite wrestler right now is Dominic Mysterio.
My favorite wrestler right now is Kevin Owens. You can see right up here. I got the shirt. I got his action figure right there. Kevin Owens is the man.
Stuck in traffic for an hour. You go to Chicago? Ooh, man.
He's in Chicago.
And you're about to get hammered with storms, aren't you?
Here we go.
Luna says both of them are good. All time, Bret the Hitman Hart's my favorite. There's my
all time is Kurt Angle.
Yeah, well, I love Kurt Angle.
Right love me some here. Kurt Angle.
Peak Angle. Listen, look. Peak Angle, in my opinion, is there's no one that could handle that. Oh, yeah, no.
That's very true. That's true no matter where you're at.
That's in a lot of cities. Don't go to Atlanta then.
Yes, please don't go to Atlanta. That's bad.
That 1 hour traffic. That 1 hour traffic's 5 hours later.
Yeah, and that's the main reason I hate Atlanta is
Hell
the
yeah.
traffic.
That's why
I wouldn't
hate
mind
Atlanta.
Atlanta so much if it wasn't as bad.
Luna says, all-time Undertaker fan. Love Taker. Big Taker
Heck
fan.
yeah,
Big Taker
love the
fan.
Undertaker. One of the greatest all times. So apparently, I'm not going to be on Kick tonight because it's not sending me this link,
Stupid.
so I can verify my email.
Stupid. Stone Cold, huh? TC says Stone Cold. All-time favorite wrestler, Stone Cold. I can see that. I can see that from you.
I can definitely see that.
Did you guys see Allegiant Stadium? $500 to sit on the damn roof, basically. $500 for WrestleMania to sit on the roof. Like, come on. Listen,
Are you just Sped Rock on there too?
Yeah, Sped Rock. Listen, if I was tall like Taker, that'd be great. I could reach the top shelf at the grocery store, but I can't. I'm like Rey Mysterio, short, pequeño.
Oh, sweet. So I can still pull you up even though I'm just a guest.
Nice. Crocky. Oh man, I can't wait. Look, Penta. Sabro. Miabro.
Heck yeah.
I am also short. Hey, it's all good in the hood. Short people love. Look, I can't wait to grow my mustache back just for that. Just for the mustache. It won't be by the time WrestleMania hits, though. Look at Punk. Drinking coffee like usual. Yeah, Stone Cold was the one that came out with beers. You know, there was another really good, but they were a tag team. Another really good team that came out when they were in TNA back in the day, and their name was Beer Money. Right?
Yes, James
you get-
Storm and Bobby
Come
Roode.
on. Bobby
Love
Roode,
them.
yes.
Heck yeah.
Oh my God, Beer Money was one of my favorite TNA gimmicks.
I was hoping so much when James Storm came to NXT that they were going to bring Beer Money back because Bobby Roode was already in WWE.
Beer Money.
I was so hyped for that. I wanted that so bad. I love Beer Money.
Oh yeah, Beer, BEER. Yeah, Beer Money. Go look them up from back in the day. They were like the APA, but drunk.
Well, the APA was drunk too, to be fair.
Well, yeah, to be fair, but they were coming out. Well, see, okay, that's fair, Luna, because in the early 2000s, TNA was competing with WWE, and yes, they were competing with no yeet. And that's why you're saying that yeet right now. I have to say no yeet every time he says this, Luna. I'm sorry. All right, no yeet times 3. But what I'm saying is back like TNA back in the early 2000s actually did compete with
I don't know that I would say they competed.
They had 2 weeks of 1 million viewers on Monday night when they were on a Monday night. You can look that up. Okay.
Yeah, but Raw still probably beat them. So I don't know that I would say they competed.
But that means no, they were competing with Raw on Monday nights, and then they switched over to Wednesdays. You know, during that time, they were like, "Oh yeah, we're dumb. We shouldn't be doing this on Mondays. Let's do this on Wednesdays."
I'm good. So that's me in the comments, Luna, on Kick. That's me. That's I just made a Kick account so I can see your comments there. I am good. I will answer on stream. That way it doesn't get too confusing. So sorry not to interrupt your question, but
oh no, you're good.
Or interrupt your.
But yeah, no, Beer Money, man. Go on YouTube and just type in Beer Money because those guys, they were crazy good back in the day. Like, I loved it. And man, they should have definitely just did this as on site, and it would have been a hell of a lot better instead of that promo he gave us last week.
Promo was still good. For those who don't know what we're talking about, at the beginning of Raw, they were just going over the Gunther Jey Uso segment from last week. Now we've got Michael Cole and Pat McAfee introducing the show. There's some more yeeting going on in the comments.
No yeet. Can we get college football back so that Pat is out and we can get Corey Graves back in?
I like Pat. I don't know what you're talking about. I like Corey Graves, but I like Pat.
Pat
brings a different energy to it.
Pat hates Dom. Okay? That's all I gotta say.
Most people hate Dom. That's not Michael Cole hates Dom. You want to get rid of him too?
I've been saying get rid of Michael Cole since Taz told me.
You're an
Since
idiot.
Taz,
Michael
I'm
Cole's
playing.
one of the
I
greats.
know, messing around. I love Michael Cole. You know, I like Michael Cole when he was a
Here we
heel.
go.
When he
Gunther
was
coming out to the ring to start the show.
when he was a heel and he had himself inside that little case, whatever, you know,
Calling
like
Michael Cole into the ring. Sorry, I'm going to
oh
continue
no,
to
no,
give commentary.
no, you're good, you're
But you
good,
can
you're
keep
good,
going.
you're
That
good.
way, if anybody's watching us and not watching the show, they know what's going on.
Mike and Pat.
Me and
Listen.
Pat, I wish me and Pat were on the show together. That'd be awesome. I would have a lot more viewers. Not that I don't love Sped. But
No, he hates Sped. We all know that, all right? Because I'm
I
the
love
one who's
Sped. What are you talking about?
he's the one. I'm always. What about right?
But I would
Listen,
imagine Pat McAfee has like 1 or 2 more viewers than you do.
more than
Like, just
two.
1 or 2. Just 1 or 2. Not many.
No, I
Just a
like his.
couple.
I'm a big Dom fan. Dom Mysterio, his son. Pat McAfee doesn't like Dom. He calls him trash all the
Nobody
time.
likes Dom. That's the whole point. Dom
That's-
doesn't want you to like Dom. The fact that you like Dom says more about you than everybody else because you're
I
not
know.
supposed to like Dom.
And listen, I liked Randy Orton when he was kicking people in the head back in the day. Right? I
Yeah,
liked
so
the
did everybody
Nexus.
else there.
I liked the Nexus when they were beating everybody up and ripping up the ring. Right?
Oh, Gunther getting some major heat, booing him like booing him like they are, like he is Dom.
Yeah, no, they're booing the shit out of him. Can we all agree that world heavyweight title is a downgrade from the
Is it though?
original?
I think that one's from the original probably, but it's it's one of the best looking titles in WWE
Right now, yes, you're
Yeah.
right. Yes, you're right. That title is way more beautiful than the freaking one Cody has right now. Hell, the title I have sitting over there in my living room is way prettier than the one Cody has right now.
But yeah, no, it's definitely not like you're talking about the big gold from WCW.
WCW, WWE, you know,
Yeah, the
when it was on Raw.
original
Yeah.
World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah. No, I
Yes.
mean it's not that, but that's the inspiration behind it.
Yeah, no, I
You can
like
actually
that.
go on. They talked about that, and Gunther did a rare interview. He doesn't do a ton, but he did. He was on the Ariel Helwani show.
Yeah.
And he talked about how that was that's one of his favorite belts because that was the inspiration.
Yeah, I love that belt. I was at Bill Goldberg versus Hollywood Hulk Hogan back in the day when Goldberg won that title, you know, but what I'm saying is like when you look at when you look at that title and you look at Big Gold back in the day, you're like, like when they had all
Yeah, but they're
those
never going to
titles,
do that.
Gutters having
Gutters.
temperature.
I know you probably didn't mean to put gutters, but
I
that's
know,
funny.
but that's
I like
great.
gutters.
I love it. I love it.
That's
We're calling them
I like
gutters
that.
from now on. Oh no, that's never gonna happen. Taker versus Brock, that won't happen again. I wish. But
No, I don't know that. I don't think the Undertaker ever wrestles
can I
again.
arrange
He
it?
shouldn't.
No, I wish. I know. I wouldn't put Taker in the ring right now. That dude's
No, I
hips are
wouldn't.
gone.
The Undertaker needs to have his last match. Needs to stay his last match. He needs to stay as a coach. Let him teach the LFG kids.
Speaking of that, did you see that? What was it? The hammer? Was it the power bomb hammer? Slam or whatever? What
The
was her name?
one that I haven't watched it. It's Bailey Humphrey, one of the LFG.
Bailey. Yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen that episode, but I've seen the clip of it. Of that finish. It's pretty damn cool.
Crazy. Even Taker was like, that was.
Yeah, I need to go back and watch that episode because I usually watch LFG, but I didn't get a chance to watch it last night. But I need to go back and watch it today.
I watched the one on Tubi, Evolve. I watched that one. I watched that one.
I watch that every now and then. I don't think I watched this past Wednesday either.
I like Wendy Chu though, man.
Wendy Chu's awesome. She needs to be back on NXT.
But this is the perfect area to get her time though. Think about it. This Evolve in Velocity. Remember Velocity and Heat back in the day?
Yep.
That was basically what this is for NXT. You know, that was just a way to get the undercard and the lower mid card guys a shot to show off. I mean, but if you are a true fan of WWE, you know the fight. Oh yeah. Mark Henry and Big Show. Yeah,
the WWE has broken the ring so many times though. And for those who don't understand what we're talking about, we are actually live on Kick as well. We're responding to some Kick comments. They don't show up on the YouTube feed or on the StreamYard feed.
It's weird.
So, yeah, that was epic, but they have tend to overdone it. The break the ring spot, they've done it quite a few times. That should only be done once every like 4 or 5 years. Like they shouldn't be doing that a lot.
Once every decade.
Yeah. So we get a
man.
whole Gunther promo with no shot of Jay, no nothing. Jay didn't even come out.
Pretty sure Michael Cole just peed himself though.
Probably. I know if Gunther called me in the ring, I'd probably freak out.
Listen, I remember when Kane and Undertaker had that match, and Undertaker went through the ring, and he pulled Kane through that shit. That was awesome. And they set him on fire.
Kane was awesome, yeah.
Hey, listen, he's the mayor now of Knoxville. My sister lives in Knoxville, and he's
the mayor of of Knox County or something.
Knox County, whatever, Knox County.
Yeah.
Oof. That was the. I know we're not getting into this week, are we? Good.
Nope.
That was a terrible call. You had 2 real tag team. Well, you can't really call the Secret Harvest a real tag team right now, but you had 2 tag teams in there that could definitely win.
I mean, they're an official tag team now. They've put together there. I mean,
they're not
an experienced tag team, but they're still an official tag team.
Carter. It's Carter and who else? Chance?
Katana Chance and Caden Carter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They're not them.
Party girls.
Yeah. Hell, they're not even Zoe and freaking Shayna. All right. And that's the other one I was thinking of.
Yeah,
too.
Something's going on with Zoe and Shayna. We've got Liv Morgan coming out for the first match of the night. I think she's taking on. Is it?
Like
I think it's Liv and Bailey in the first match of the night. As Liv comes to the ring with Raquel Rodriguez, her bodyguard. The current women's tag team champions.
WWE got a lot better, though. I mean, after the Vinnie Mac era, and I know everybody's like, don't talk about it. Sorry, what am I supposed to do?
I mean, it was part of history.
Yeah. But I mean, after the Vinnie Mac era, now Triple H era, things are heating up. I really like the Triple H era of wrestling.
I do too. I mean, I think he's done a good job. I mean, is it perfect? No, it's never going to be, but no. I think it's a million times better than what it was.
Just don't give us WrestleMania 2. No, Vinnie Mac.
Not a good man.
Vinnie Mac.
Okay, I didn't know if she was talking about him or Triple H because we were talking about Triple H too.
Triple H has done some bad things in his time, but that was in wrestling, all right? And he paid Randy Orton's house off by throwing him through his own window. Oh, man. I love it.
Now we get our first commercial break.
I hate it.
For those of you not in the U.S., you're getting to watch a promo right now, so congratulations. Or if you have a VPN on your computer and you get the international feed for Netflix, I personally get to see Charles Barkley.
Yeah, that's me too. I got Charles Barkley on mine too.
The old Chuck GPT.
Fucking Charles.
I like old Chuck. He's actually he was born about 5 minutes that way.
You guys hear a 1-year-old? Don't leave. She's going.
That's fine.
She's falling asleep. She's almost done.
What's up, Mike from Kicking at It Too?
No yeet.
Welcome in. We appreciate you coming. Yes, yeet.
Luna says you could do the advertisement on your own.
I could.
See, I got 2 nights, WrestleMania, one place, $500 to sit on the roof of this place. That's just like
John Cena's last WrestleMania. Every moment.
John Cena. Huh? Which one? Hold on. Who do we look like? I was told on stream.
Nah, that was when you had a beard though. Now you may look like Izzy.
Oh my god. No, I was told I look like Jay from Jay and Silent Bob because I got my long
that's
hair.
Fair.
Yeah. Yeah. What's his name? Jason something. Mimosa?
No.
I don't know. Moose.
Jason Momoa was Aquaman.
Jason Moose.
Yeah, something like that. Muse or something.
John Cena. You know, if I could get John Cena in Hershey, that'd be great.
I mean, I'm sure they'll be there eventually.
They better come here, man. I'd be pissed. If I gotta go down to DC this year for that, I'm gonna be even more mad. I'm trying to go to Pittsburgh for PP&G. They're at Raw over there. And I wanted to go to Pittsburgh Pirates game for they're doing WWE night on oh, you're going to SummerSlam? Lucky.
Yeah, that would be cool. Friend of ours, John Anthony with Chair Shot Sports, is going to WrestleMania or SummerSlam.
Night 1, he said. He told me to get tickets and go. I was like, yeah, good luck with that. You know?
Get an Evolve promo. If you're not watching Evolve, watch Evolve on Tubi. In a world where a man can have a bald spot and still rock jorts and pumps, it is WrestleMania 41 with John Cena. The
only white guy who can actually get a spinner belt to go over in 2025. Watch. Anybody else?
But beyond that, if you're not watching Evolve, you should be watching Evolve on Tubi every Wednesday night. Pretty good.
Oh yeah, no, I like it. I do. You know what? Screw Raw recap. Come watch the Run In. All right. I'm playing now. Go watch.
Screw the Raw recap. You can watch the Raw rundown with John Anthony and Jess right after us. Right after Raw goes off the air tonight. You don't have to wait till tomorrow morning. At Chair Shot Sports, you can also see it on this YouTube channel. Right after the show, you get John Anthony and Jess from the Lowdown. They will be hosting the Raw rundown right after that.
I might crash it.
Go ahead.
I don't have their link. How am I going to crash it?
He asked me if I wanted to do it, but I'm like, dude, I'm already going to be on stream for 3 hours. I don't know. And everybody will already know what I thought because we're doing the watch along. I don't think anybody else really wants to know what I thought again and just repeat everything I've been talking about for the past 3 hours. So I'm going to let them have this week.
This right here, man.
Yeah, we're getting a promo for the triple threat for the Women's World Championship between Bianca Belair, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley in the most convoluted storyline that we've had of all of WrestleMania. These vignettes are always really good, though. Like, they're little promo vignettes that WWE puts together. Well, thank you, and we appreciate that. I don't know that I sound like a WWE commentator. I don't like the sound of my voice a lot of times. Like, it's hard to go back and watch shows and try to edit shows because I don't really like the sound of my voice a lot. But you got to do what you got to do.
Yes, I love women's wrestling.
What's going on, Herb? Showing some love on air.
Emoji.
I think he's over on the Bonus Standard Network.
I get it. Nice. I do love women's wrestling.
Yes. So right after us, stay tuned to the Raw Rundown, or like we call it, Run After Dark, brought to you by Buchu. Two of Herb and Raj's favorite people, that he obviously means Sped and Mike, who just was in the comments. I am probably like 47th on that list.
What are you talking about? He got you a KO shirt. What are you talking about?
Look, nobody needs to know about that.
When someone sends me something,
quit breaking kayfabe, sir.
When someone sends me something, I promise you, I'm gonna be sitting here doing this.
Oh, trust me, he got pictures. He knows I appreciate it.
Oh no! This is all I'm gonna do. You ain't getting no damn pictures. I'm just gonna hold it up like, thank you.
Well, that's why it's in the stream. He does. I have said many times that Herb is my best friend on this planet. And I am Herb's 47th best friend on the planet. But he is my best friend.
My best friend is traveling here soon to Vegas. The other ones are dead.
And the match kicks off. Bailey is now chasing Liv around the ring for whatever reason. Liv playing her in the good scared heel. Nice.
I thought she just kicked her in the face. Why does Raquel look like
the advantage?
You guys ever watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
I've watched it once or twice. I don't watch it normally.
Okay, well, there's hold on 1 second. Tail. What's the dumb captain's name? From Brooklyn, the one She looks
Liv
just
beating
like
down
him.
Bailey in the corner.
Look at Raquel. She looks like the dumb white captain that took over Holt's unit after he got switched up on him.
Yeah, but that's fair because Tori's the star of the show. We all know Tori's the star. She's got
What
all
was
of her
his name?
adoring fans and everything like that.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Bailey takes down Ray, takes down Liv. I really could not do this thing. Rey Mysterio and Julius Creed to come up. That should be a very interesting match.
Sudsy.
With a pin. 1, 2, no.
Where is he at? Jason Stentley. That was his name. Stentley. Captain Stentley. Okay. Go look at Captain Stentley with a do-rag on or a bandana on, folks. And that's Raquel right now. She look without the red. Like she looks just like Captain Stentley.
I've been fairly harsh on
like
Raquel just because I'm not a huge fan of hers, but I actually watched her interview with Chris Van Vliet, and I'm more of a fan of her now. Kind of getting to know her personality and everything. She's actually a really nice person.
Oh no,
she didn't play one on TV.
EC told me that she's a really really cool person.
Yeah.
Actually,
she seems like it in her interview.
And I asked him one time, I was like, "Hey man, how's Ludwig for real?" And he was like, "Dude, that guy's really freaking nice, like really nice."
Yeah,
Like,
he has an interview too that I watched. He's nothing
Chris?
like you see on TV.
Oh, Chris, yeah,
with Chris,
yeah. I want to meet him. He was like him, Gunther, and then who was the other guy?
Gunther, I've heard is exactly like he is on TV there.
I've heard different things about that. Like I've heard Randy was a bad guy, and I met Randy over in Hartsfield International Airport one time when I was coming home from for leave, and he was a stand-up guy. Of course, I was in my military, I was in my ACUs and stuff like that, but he was really cool with it. Like he wasn't being an asshole, and he was during that time where he was being an a-hole to everybody, and. So, and I also got to meet.
I still love how you censor yourself after you realize you said a word.
Yeah, I know. It's
like you just let it fly and you're like, oh, wow, I said that. It's fine. You're good.
No, it's not, because I'm trying not to get us kicked off of areas and demonetized. And I'm trying to keep it PG so that way we can get, looked at, I don't know how kick stuff works. Now I know Twitch I can cuss on. They don't care about that. But YouTube.
I would love to meet Chris and Denise, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to pick Chris's brain for 20 minutes just about how he sets up interviews, how he does things like that, how he sets up his shows. I mean, that would be amazing.
And you guys are gonna find this weird, all right? But I want to talk to I can't think of his name right now. He used to be in TNA.
On the outside.
I saw that. That hurt me.
Ooh, Liv going for the three amigos. Trying the three amigos on the floor. There's two.
Please tell me she's going to try to do the chin.
The legs.
She's not going to get it. Put the arm down. Oh, no. Oh, okay, cool. She got it.
Oh, blocked.
This right here is Esteban's favorite female wrestler of all time, Bailey. He loves Cora Jade. Ooh.
Ooh, stomps on her hand. Oh, here comes the third amigo off the stairs onto the floor. Bailey and Liv both taking a beating on the floor. There's the shimmy right before the commercial break, and we're back in the commercial.
This is one thing I can't stand. It's 900 commercials and a 2.5-hour show. Yeah, you get used to it.
But while you're watching commercials, you can hang out with us.
Sasha, you mean Mercedes Moné? I got no problem with her. I don't believe that she's the best female wrestler out there right now. No, I don't. I'll tell you that Liv doing that Latino heat thing. Now Chavo can pitch. Hey, Chavo does not appreciate all this at all. I remember watching an interview about when he first was talking about Dom doing the whole growing into his Eddie hair and the mustache and stuff like that. And he goes, "What's the point? Where are you going with this? You're using his moves. You use the frog splash. You use Three Amigos. You even use the way he comes into the ring sometimes, where he just does the.
We did the lowrider.
Well, yeah. Yeah, they did. They did do the low rider. Him
Yeah,
and Ray.
they did.
I forgot
They
about
did
that.
the
Yeah.
lowrider.
And see, I tried to block out that tag team championship run he had with Ray.
No, he did the lowrider in like by himself. Him and Liv came out in a lowrider one time in one of the
Oh, okay.
pay-per-views.
Okay, yeah, I don't remember that then. Yeah, I totally forgot that. What about Alexa Bliss? I love Alexa Bliss. I just don't. I get why they're not using her right now. It's not the time to use her.
I
You
don't.
know?
I mean, they could very easily bring the Wyatt Six back with her, but that's neither here nor there. I've talked about
Dude,
that till I'm blue in the
yeah,
face.
no, I get that. I get what you're saying, but like, think about it in this perspective. After WrestleMania, there's gonna be some new storylines coming out, right? Who will be a great fit to face the Wyatt Six? No other than Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, but the
Because they're
Wyatt
about to,
Six are on SmackDown.
yeah, okay. So think about it in this perspective. Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss are former tag team champions.
They
Okay.
are.
Those two could be a tag team and challenge Raquel and
I got you
Liv for the
for the
tag
tag team
title.
champions. I got you.
And that would be perfect, to start it off, because it's a whole you screwed your family over, because that's what's about to happen.
But
They're
how
about
cool would it have been to see that match at a WrestleMania and then
that would have been
getting
nice.
a Bailey and Lyra Intercontinental
Mm.
title match for the women's Intercontinental title?
I would have loved to see all the titles be Night of Champions needs to happen at WrestleMania. That's where Night of Champions need to happen. Okay. Now have its own, not its own pay-per-view. All right. We can get
Yeah.
No Way Out back. Stephanie who? McMahon or
Probably.
okay. I was gonna say Vacour is banging right now.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
All
back on.
Back to the action. Liv and Bailey still
You think that's that
in
drone?
in the first match of the night.
Yeah, that's that drone.
Yeah, it's the drone shot.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's one of my favorite things that they have done since they've gone to Netflix is the drone shot. One of the best shots in wrestling.
Stephanie was more for
yeah. She's not a wrestler. I mean, they did like her and Shane both did some training. Shane did a lot more. But they're not wrestlers. They were there for personalities.
Yeah, but
no, I have not, Mike. I want to. I need to go back and watch the first couple episodes. I have not caught it. I do have ESPN Plus and all that, so I need to go check it out.
Yeah, I watched it. I enjoy every single second of it. I'm not even gonna lie. I've always loved Stephanie. I've always loved her. I thought her heel persona back in the day was perfect for who she is.
She was good for what she was. Like she was never going to be the like a big time work rate kind of wrestler.
No.
She was there to get on people's nerves and to make a scene. It's what she was supposed to do.
Slept on as one of the greatest SmackDown general managers of all time.
Yeah.
Right? People
on air personality, she was good.
Oh, she got slept on as being the GM.
Liv Morgan going to the second rope.
And it's like, come on. And you know what I'm hoping for at WrestleMania? And I'm going to throw a little spoiler alert out there for you guys. All right. I'm hoping Bailey beats the bricks off of Lyra before the end of the match so she can turn heel. She's better as a heel.
I don't know. I like Bailey better as a babyface. So that her heel, like the Karen character she had, I wasn't. It was okay at first. I mean, if you just want to make her like a just a badass kind of beat you up kind of heel, but there's a lot of that on right now.
Yes, there is a lot going on.
I need to see Bailey as a babyface for a little while.
I get it. Back to what you
LFG saying. Is amazing. I love LFG. Yes. Every second of it.
Back to
I need to go back and watch yesterday's episode, but yes.
Yes, she was a princess of WWE. Stephanie was the princess of WWE.
Like the princess. She was the princess of WWE.
She was the princess. I mean, her daddy was the man there for a while. I mean, at one point, we watched a whole sex scandal unfold in front of our eyes. A family drama unfold. I mean, didn't Vince freaking have Stephanie abducted? And then he was the one who planned it the whole time. It was me, Austin. It was me the whole time. Like that. Stupid ass shit.
I wouldn't mind seeing Valkyria heel.
I would love to see Valkyria turn, but I mean, is she gonna drop the side of the ring? Is this another commercial?
No, it was just a big move. Man, they're doing a lot of floor work in this match. They're taking a beating 6 days before
Jeez,
WrestleMania.
man. I was gonna say that.
Bailey and Liv putting it all out there, which I mean, they'll both do that. I mean, Liv is underrated as crazy.
Yes, you're not lying there.
Yes, she would wear things, but there again, Mickey James would also wear things that would make Mickey James blush back then. She just seems to forget it. Now she gets mad when people show have a little bit of ass hanging out. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but that's probably because she got in trouble for doing the whole licking the finger, thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I get it.
Luna, what wrestlers do we look like? You say we look like two wrestlers. What wrestlers do you think we look like? Or do we just look like general wrestlers in general?
I look like the guy from My Name is Earl. What move was that?
Ooh.
That was sick.
Almost a stunner-like move from the top rope. Liv coming down. Belly to belly from Bailey. But she cannot capitalize. She's worn out. Crawling over for a pin. Got to be a 2. Well, they kind of missed that a little bit.
Her foot was.
Yeah, they kind of missed it a little bit. Lyra attacking Raquel. It's a all-out brawl on the outside of the ring. Big boot.
Oh,
now Raquel trying to get in there. Ooh, I love that move. That could very easily be her finishing move too.
Oh my god, a backstabber right there. Here comes Oblivion.
Oh, she set up for Oblivion.
Thank you, Lyra.
Oh, but look at Lyra.
Thank you, Lyra.
Lyra helping her partner out. Bailey with the roll up and a 3 count. Bailey and Lyra with the win.
Thank you.
Good match. I enjoyed that. That was really good. Very hard hitting match. They took it to each other, man. What do you think of the match?
I liked it. It's just commercials. No, it was a great match. A lot of floor work, like you said. Do you need help with something? Okay.
Let us know in the chat, Mike. What did you think? Luna, what did you think of it?
I gotta go put my phone on the charger real fast.
Oh, we both have the personalities of a wrestler. I wanted to be a wrestler. I'm not in enough shape. Is that what wrestlers you say we look like? WWE, ECW, Colin Delaney. No, I don't. I can't fight Sped. Sped was trained. He's been in the military. I'm not. I don't want none of that smoke. Solid match if they turned her heel like I want. Yeah, that one of them needs to turn heel. I would much rather it be Lyra than Bailey, just because we've seen a heel Bailey for a little while. We saw that and it wasn't amazing to me. It was kind of stale. So yeah, I'd much rather see Lyra. Now getting a flashback or a preview for the triple threat with CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins from SmackDown. I appreciate the hell out of you saying I look like KO. I don't see it. I appreciate the hell out of that. I don't know, just to pop up my ego. That's awesome. I love the way they've made this play out with the wise men, and everybody's like dogging about the favor being weak. When you think about it, though, man, that favor, as much as Roman Reigns has relied on the wise man throughout his title reign and throughout his time, him taking the wise man like that is a lot more impactful than you think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was just a heel not long ago. She just turned face after Damage Control. I definitely don't want to see heel Bailey again. Not for a little while. No, Luna's working and watching our stream, so she's not watching Monday Night Raw. We appreciate it, Luna. We appreciate you watching us while you work. I mean, again, this is probably one of my favorite things about like the go home shows is you get these little vignettes and stuff like that for the matches. The only thing I don't like is we're gonna have to see it again on Thursday, or not Thursday, on Friday on SmackDown.
Yeah. This is like a big giveaway that he's about to turn on everybody.
Yeah, I keep hearing that. I think it's too obvious. I don't think they're gonna do it, but we'll see. I think Punk. I want the least to win. That's a good point. I want to say like the one that I'm hearing the least about would be Roman Reigns winning. I mean, everybody's talking about Seth Rollins or CM Punk. I don't know that I see anybody picking Roman Reigns in this match.
Roman don't need this win.
Well, I mean, in the grand scheme of them, none of them really need the win, depending on what they're going to do after WrestleMania.
I think Punk needs it more than both of them.
Yes, 100%. Luna's a real one for that. Working and watching.
Boo. Boo.
Rey Mysterio coming out for our next match. At least I think it's a match. Maybe not, because they're all kind of dressed in t-shirts. Maybe it's just a promo. Nope, it's a match.
Did they get rid of the LWO theme now?
And we do get Rey Mysterio, who's going to be in a match. Apparently chewing some bubble gum or eating something on his way to the ring. Oh, that's right. It's the Julius Creed match. Do we get an El Grande Americano sighting tonight?
Fast forward your TV.
I don't know that he can fast forward.
I have to on YouTube all the time just to catch up.
Should be a really good match. Julius Creed, man, Julius Creed is crazy good.
Oh, I like
Yes, the deadbeat dad.
That's why I booed him.
And another commercial break while we let Julius Creed come out.
What was that? Bloodsport that he and Brodus were in.
Yeah, they went and did.
They knocked them both
Bloodsport.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you've seen some of the workout videos he does, like go watch his TikTok or and stuff like that with him and Ivy Nile. They do some crazy stuff for their workouts. I'm just living in the past. It's all right. You can join us and come back to the future.
When I was
Just don't go 88 miles an hour.
No, don't go 88. Then you'll go to 1950.
You know, until these ads, I would have never thought wrestlers and taxes in the same sentence. It's a very odd pairing.
I need a doctor and a car.
Gracias.
Yeah, if he comes out and says mucho gracias, I will die laughing. Mucho gracias. Yeah.
I would so love it. And then and they won't do it. They're too scared to pull the trigger. But I would love for the WrestleMania, like Rey Mysterio come out first. The Grande Americano music plays and Chad Gable comes out with no mask or anything and says, I'm tired of all this. I'm tired of all the speculation that I'm a Grande Americano. So I'm going to be in Grande Americano's corner. I'm going to bring him out. Let's have it. Let's hear it for Grande Americano. And like Julius Creed comes out in the mask and the get up and wrestles the whole match as Grande Americano with Chad Gable in his corner. That would be hilarious to me. I don't think they'll ever do that, but that would be funny as hell.
Who the hell is drinking Minute Maid in 2025?
Maybe they're trying to make a comeback.
You remember that?
Like I don't think I've ever seen the blue raspberry kind. That may be pretty good.
Oh, Doc, this is heavy. BBC America
Uh-huh.
is playing. BBC America was playing Spaceballs last night.
Were they really?
Yeah, great fucking movie, by the way. Love that movie. And I did it again. I didn't realize I just said the
It's
F word,
okay.
so now I'm gonna.
It's okay. Calm down.
Can't.
Take a breath.
I can't.
We're not monetized anyway. They can't demonetize something that's not monetized.
On Twitch again.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about Twitch. Now we get an ad for, is this the video game? WWE
Yeah.
2K?
Yeah, it's a game.
Yeah, be sure to join Mike and Tori from Kicking Out at 2. They actually play GM mode on WWE 2K25 on their Discord and Twitch every Thursday night, right after our show, if I'm not mistaken. He's got 3 jugs of Minute Maid in his fridge right now. So there you go. That's who's keeping Minute Maid in business.
Business. I didn't know that. I didn't know anybody was still drinking that. I thought we all switched to Fanta. All because of those commercials.
I don't know why they're promoting all these other things. I don't know why WWE doesn't do like a watch along for WrestleMania from the Sphere. That seems like that would be ready made for them. Just have everybody in there and have it up on the screen all around.
That'd be cool.
I thought so. Apparently, this match brought to you by Wingstop.
I want some Wingstop.
Wingstop's good, man.
Or a Burger Stop.
I don't think I've ever heard of Burger Stop.
They're in Atlanta.
Okay. Well, I said I was going to be eating too, and I haven't eaten. I've taken like 3 bites since we came on.
I made a homemade pizza. I ate 1 slice so far.
And is that 9:00 Central on yours at Kicking Out at 2, Michael? A promo from Rhea Ripley.
I don't agree how she got in. At this
How else
point,
was she going to get in there?
actually win a match. I know. Wishful thinking.
Oh, here you go. Here's the trick. Get the lemonade, the 0 sugar one, and 2 packets of the blue raspberry Kool-Aid. That sounds interesting.
You know, when I was in the Army, we had the Fruit Looms or whatever. Yeah, it was a drink. And I used to mix the blue and the red and the green together. Just make my own little drink. I still do that to this day. I mix so many freaking Kool-Aid pack, like the strawberry Kool-Aid with the watermelon Kool-Aid packet, and throw a little bit of blue raspberry up in that bitch. Done. I'll be doing it all the time.
And we get the graphic for the triple threat match. Bianca, Io, and Rhea. Julius Creed already in the ring now. Gets the jobber entrance against Rey Mysterio.
I hate that. Because him and his brother are a really good tag team. And yeah, he gets treated like shit. They both get treated like shit. I know they're not real brothers.
Well, right? I wonder if they're going to do that. Maybe the Grande Americana music will hit now. That way they don't have 2 different entrances.
Ray deserved that. Stop being a little bitch and telling snitching on people. Damn. I would be like
get head-butted with metal plates. Everybody knows that.
I would be like Jesse the Body Ventura if I was a freaking commentator, all right? Ray deserved that, all right? He's the one getting in there like, hey, you're cheating with the loaded mask, all right? Shut up, Meg. Hey, babe, will you give me that right in front of the all-purpose flour?
So I see all of the LWO out there. So Chad Gable is out there. We have a Chad Gable sighting, ladies and gentlemen. That means Grande Americano will not be showing up right now. Unless Chad Gable goes under the ring for some reason. Could have a little twin magic going on. The mask could be hiding under the ring there.
I hope they got a picture of it. Because you know how like Dom posted up a picture of him and JD under the ring?
Yeah.
He was like, I miss you, man, or something like that. He's gaining a lot of fans now, and it's great. I love seeing it. But you
JD?
guys, no, Dom, you guys just joined at the wrong time. You guys should have joined in when he was beating up his father.
I have never not liked Dom Mysterio. I just don't love him like you do. I don't have an obsession with him.
If Esteban starts liking him, then the hell has froze over.
I've said from day one he's a good wrestler.
I like his style. He will also remind you that I was a big Bobby Lashley fan when Bobby Lashley first got into the scene, and everybody
Yeah,
was
I've never been a big Bobby Lashley man.
I've always been a big. Well, I've also got mad respect for anyone who joins the military. And
Well, yeah, I respect him there. I'm not a fan of him as a professional wrestler. I have respect for who he is as a human being.
yeah, no, I get that. I
can separate those two things, but he's just like, and I don't want to sit here and negative Nelly at all.
No,
but I mean,
I
he's
get
just
that.
like every promo to me is just flat. I mean, I don't know that I've ever heard him give a promo and give a little like
TNA
to it or fire to it.
when he was
Even in TNA, I've seen him in TNA. I watched him.
I was gonna say when he was the belt collector there, I felt like he was giving little fire promos every now and again.
I mean, it's all just that same monotone, and maybe
yeah.
I'm the problem. It's hard, man.
No, I get what you're saying. It is that same monotone. You're like, oh god damn it, what is this? Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
I mean, he would have been one of the perfect ones when Brock Lesnar left. He would have been the perfect person to put with Paul Heyman and let him be the next Brock Lesnar because he had the same build. He has the same physical talents. He would have been perfect for that.
Hey, who was that military? It was MVP.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
MVP
well, yeah.
has made Bobby Lashley look better his entire career. Every time, all the time they've been together.
Yeah,
MVP's perfect for him.
It is. He is. What was
at that time when I was talking about when Lesnar left, MVP wasn't around, so you could have put him with Paul Heyman at that point.
Well, no, when Lesnar left,
let him be the new Lesnar.
MVP was in the when Lesnar first left. MVP was in the U.S. title consideration because he was, still young.
Yeah, but he wasn't a manager or anything like that, so it would have been good to put him. Yeah, let Heyman do all his talking, and then let Bobby Lashley just go in there and beat the piss out of people.
But Heyman became one of the better GMs out there.
Zero personality.
He has none. Oh, damn. Yeah.
You just make...
Yeah, send them all back there.
There you go. Everybody to the back. The LWO and American Made all going to the back as we go to commercial.
Here comes America.
You know what that means, though?
Let me get
Grande Americano coming out.
I want Del Toro's freaking hat. Let me get that hat.
I'm sure WWEshop.com will have it.
Hell no, I ain't buying that off auction. I saw one of their stuff, and I used our link, by the way. So if you guys are going to go to WWE.com, please use our link. Link is at _Big Mike 27 on X. Look for it there. I'm going to get the link and post it here for Thursdays and keep it on Stream Elements. That way it pops up all the time. Sweet. But yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I got the okay through GameStop to be affiliated through them. So, boom. People buy video games, buy it through Run In. But yeah, no. I don't know, man. Folks, thank you guys for tuning in. I know we got people watching on across all the platforms right now. We got X, we got YouTube, we got Kick, we got Twitch, and soon to be OnlyFans.
Oh,
no, I'm playing.
I mean, if we can do it,
actually, we could do it because people do like cooking shows and stuff like that on there. And OnlyFans is not just a.
We would probably go Patreon before we did that because Patreon is a little bit more respectable.
I would go way more Patreon before I go OnlyFans.
Yeah, we would probably go Patreon before we go OnlyFans.
I would go Christian Mingles before I go OnlyFans.
I mean, I have respect for what people do on OnlyFans. You make money any way you need to make money. If you enjoy it, you do it.
I get that. I get that. I'm not bashing you if you're doing that. Listen, if you got more power in yourself, like confidence wise. You do you, boo-boo. Any porn star out there, I've always said it. They got the best confidence because I ain't showing off my body like that. Hell no. All right. That ain't happening. Why do you think I ain't a pro wrestler? Right? I joined the
We could
army.
use the views.
I mean, if I did, my wife would be like, put that away. We don't need other women trying to get you. Okay, this because we're on commercial, I can tell this story. But okay, so we went to the gas station one time, and there was this gothic girl behind the counter, and I guess she thought I was cute because she gave me 60 cents off of gas, straight up 60 cents, right? And I walk out, and my wife's like, "How did you get gas for almost $2? Like $2.99 a gallon?" I was like, "Yo, the girl thinks I'm cute. I ain't even gonna front." Like I walked in, all I said, "What's up?" And then I started noticing that she started like blushing a little bit and playing with her hair. And I started kicking it in a little bit, that little Atlanta charm, up in Pennsylvania. It worked out so easy. It's like sometimes it's like, man, I need to stop.
Hey,
but this is when I
whatever
had facial
works.
hair. This is when I had facial hair. If I go back now, I'm pretty sure that girl would die.
I mean, they could be sponsored by OnlyFans if they want. I'm okay with that. It is Raw After Dark.
That's funny. That's funny.
Oh yeah, we
got
into John and Jess without Big Mike right after Raw for the Raw rundown.
We should discuss our next sponsorship because that's coming up this week. Our next sponsorships this week.
Yeah, we've got 2 more of these. We can do that on Friday.
I know. Oh my God!
Baseball slide.
Straight up
that was cool. Into a suplex position, standing suplex.
Yo, Creed is a bad mother.
Now he's gonna climb the stairs with him. I mean, Ray does weigh like 12 pounds. Still, that's impressive.
Wait, Ray weighs more than I do. Just kicked him right in the chest. Like, good God.
Yeah, you're Pause your stream for like a second or two.
Pause the stream for like 1 second. Okay.
I'm not sure how you got ahead of me again.
I don't know.
Oop, Hurricane Rana into the side. Why is Kid Rock here? That's what it is. She thought you were Kid Rock.
No, actually, it wouldn't be Kid Rock. It was more like Joe Dirt. When I had my facial hair, that shit was more like Joe Dirt. Kid Rock had a better facial hair than I did. It's funny because when I see Esteban, he'll sometimes look at me and go, "You want a hamburger and some French fries, you pussy?" And I have to look at him and tell him, like, "Hold on, how am I the P word when I am the one who went over as an infantryman and did 2 deployments over there?" We get into this all the time, and I love it. Me and him, it's great. It's great. It's a great match. I'm amazed each and every time I see Creed in the ring. I don't know what you're talking about, Cole. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Julius Creed's amazing. I mean, so is Brutus, but Julius more specifically is crazy talented.
When you look at
oh goodness.
When you look at certain wrestlers, right? When you look at certain wrestlers, you got Matt and Jeff Hardy, you got Jay and Jimmy, Brutus and Julius. Hey, look at that.
Oh, there's Grande Americano making an appearance.
He's trying to rip the mask off. You can't rip the mask off, Bato. Get him. 1, 2. Oh,
Creed into Grande Americano. Set up now for the 619 in position.
Someone kick him right in the face. Kick Ray right in the face.
619 connects.
JBL was right.
JBL was right splash. 1, 2, 3. Rey Mysterio gets the win.
Hey, look, there's a Great Americano sign out there.
That is cool. Oh, Grande Americano. Oh, attacks Rey Mysterio after the match with that flying headbutt. I wonder if he's got the medal in his mask. Ooh, the rest of the LWO come out. Nice interception, Julius Creed with it. Ooh, gosh, another headbutt. There, Michael Cole alluding to the steel plate. Another dive. Man, that little flying diving headbutt is pretty cool.
It is pretty
Metal
gnarly.
plate or not, that's still pretty cool.
That is gnarly.
Going to the top rope. Grande Americano gonna fly. Flying headbutt.
Gracias. Yes, I'm telling you, that's not Chad Gable. Right? You guys
That
try
is
to pass
El
off.
Grande Americano. That is not Chad Gable.
You guys try passing off Ezekiel.
About a lot of things, but you know.
Oh. JBL was right. We all know JBL was right about Rey Mysterio, right? He was right the whole time. You know, the one promo that I would that would get WWE really in trouble today is the one where JBL goes to the border.
The one? There's like 600 promos that WWE back then that would get them in trouble today.
No, this would get them so far canceled. Like that one where he went to the border and he kicked those people back across to Mexico. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe they actually did this.
Like 90% of the Attitude Era would get canceled.
Yeah, as soon as they started showing boobies, that was it. Maybe we got canceled.
Well, I mean, lest we forget Triple H and Katie Vick.
Yeah.
We won't even go into the detail of that because
no, we don't even need to. No, that everybody knows what's going. Oh no, don't that right there would get us. That's faster than the JFK files.
75-year-old woman gave birth to a hand.
A hand.
Now we get a promo from the War Raiders ahead of their championship match against the New Day at WrestleMania.
No damn chance that they keep those titles. All right, New Day deserves.
Hey.
I look.
Are you telling everybody your picks? That's on Thursday.
Everybody
already be giving out information like that. Don't be throwing your playbook out there for everybody to see.
Playbook. I wanted that Kofi. Hold on, real quick. Tail. Look at Kofi. That's Xavier. Look at when you see Kofi. Look at his face. That's what I was going for.
Yeah, that was
Kofi. That one right there. Without the mustache. He doesn't have the mustache. He's just the chin. Yeah, look. I'm doing it. That's my next style. I'm doing the Kofi.
You're gonna do a chin strap?
That's all I'm doing. It's just a chin strap, no mustache. No mustache. My wife is laughing about this right now. She's like, don't do it now. They were one of the better Ring of Honor tag team champions back then.
Good vignette by the War Raiders.
That was actually really good.
A lot into it. That was really good.
Yeah. Right there, Tail. Look at it.
That's not really a chin strap. He's got a little bit down there. Chin straps where it's just like a single line coming down.
Oh, no. I just want I want the Kofi. That's what I'm calling it. The Kofi.
Okay.
I want the Kofi. I'm just getting the chin. That's it. The chin's coming in, Tail. That's it. You know what's weird? Watching Kofi grow up. I'm thinking back at it, and you watch Kofi grow up on weekly TV.
I'm gonna need him to take the beads off. That's Oba's thing.
Oh,
I know he's from Africa too. But
hey, Tail, can you let him out? He's being a good boy and letting us know.
You leave that second generation alone. Look, I've said from the beginning, like when they signed Mark Henry's actual son, Jacob Henry, if they don't debut him as Jacob Hand, I mean, they can do the chants. You think Jacob Hand. It works.
Hand.
It all works. I would so debut him as Jacob Hand in a heartbeat.
they you remember what does everybody want? Head. That theme from Al
Yeah.
Snow. They could do the same thing for him. What does everybody want? Hand. What does everybody need? Hand.
You can call his finishing move the hand job.
Yeah, there you go. I saw a video about Scotty Too Hottie the other day saying how he was a cater guy who got over with just one move. And
Yep.
I think it was more than just that, though.
I don't know that it was. I mean, well, his personality, the dance moves and all that were really cool.
But it
I
was the
believe in
one.
Jake Kendry. That's pretty good.
I believe in Jake.
It's too soon,
Kendry.
though. Too soon.
Clap, clap. I believe in Jake Hendry.
Odin Lever.
Here comes the phenomenal AJ Styles out to the ring for his match with Karrion Kross. The match I've been waiting for all night. Just because I'm a huge Karrion Kross fan. Let's go, Karrion Kross. Nice.
Excuse me.
That was interesting.
That one hurt.
I'm hoping they're letting AJ come out. Karrion Kross actually did. Oh, now they're going to do a commercial. Hopefully, we still get a cross intro because apparently he did a match on main event with his old NXT, the Fall and Pray intro that he used to do.
Oh, fall! Yeah, I
With
love that
with
one.
him and Scarlett.
Yeah.
I loved that.
I love that because she would come out and get into it. I love Scarlett. Hey, Tail, can you give me a
Oh, that's
lighter?
awesome.
Because I took the whole damn can of Pringles. This is a live watch along. People are gonna watch me eat. People are gonna watch me
You can
smoke.
still you can still mute if you need to.
What are you talking about? I'm so far away from the mic, and you can barely hear me.
No, I hear you. We hear you.
No.
It's not barely
No.
hear you.
No,
I promise
on
you, we can all hear you.
on Twitch they can't. It's weird when I'm this far back.
You know you're not just on Twitch, right?
The door?
Yeah, I gotta see the. Or open up that curtain. I can't see the TV whatsoever.
It's okay. It's a commercial. All you're missing is Kevin Hart.
Leave the moth alone.
Why is our dog retarded? Wait, can I say that?
Easy. No.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I ask. Why is our dog stupid? I love that puppy, but he's dumb. He tries to eat moths. This dog goes out there. He's like, I'm gonna eat this moth.
I'm not sure what that is.
The blunt.
Yes, he needs the lighter for some sage so he can sage his house.
Sage. That brings bad juju in. Hell no.
Sage gets rid of bad juju.
I don't know about that, man. Found out in New Orleans. You don't mess with that stuff. In New Orleans, it's all about
they sage places to get rid of bad spirits. That's what sage is used for. They burn sage throughout the house to get rid of bad spirits.
And meanwhile, there's still bad spirits everywhere. And sage is still around.
That's because people don't just walk around burning it everywhere.
Hey, listen, man.
I'm not saying it works. That's just what it's used for. It's if you believe in that side of thing.
I do believe in the afterlife. I ain't gonna lie.
Not just the afterlife, the paranormal and stuff like that.
Yeah, I do believe in all that. I ain't gonna lie. I believe
if you watch any paranormal shows, they will tell you to burn sage so it helps fight off evil spirits.
I do the exact opposite of what that dude from Ghost Adventure says because he's horrible now.
Yeah, he's
What's his name?
Stuff.
What's his name, Tail?
Who?
The dude from Zach something. The Ghost Adventures guy.
Zach Bacon?
Bagan, yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Zach Bagan. The only reason why I watch that show is because that airing dude. That dude's hilarious. Right?
I don't watch that show. If you like watching paranormal stuff, you talked about Shotzi or about
Yeah, I watched that.
Scarlet.
I watched that too. Yeah.
Shotzi and Scarlett's little paranormal thing is pretty good. I just watched before I came on here, as a matter of fact. I watched the episode of Grayson Waller. It was hilarious.
Yeah, they're that I remember that match.
Now we're getting a promo for the end of an era match. Undertaker and Triple H.
Yeah, but
Shawn Michaels as the referee.
Wouldn't it have been more fitting for Michaels and Taker and H and Rock to be end of an era because H and Rock have more of a history than Taker and H did. You know, I understand where those two come from. Yeah.
This was legendary. There's no reason to try to tweak it.
No, there's not. I'm just saying. Oh, that kick out right there, man. People were like, "Whoa!"
How are you
hit the
ahead of me
corner.
again?
I don't know. We paused it too.
Pause it again.
I gotta wait for her to get back from the puppy. What is he doing?
Chasing him off.
Chasing him off. Here, then.
Pause it and count to like 3.
One Mississippi.
I'm just bringing that dummy in. Come on, it's raining. Come on.
Oh shit! Is it really?
Come. Go potty. Go potty.
Sorry, folks. We had this all synced up before the show started, and somehow he
Odin, go
keeps
potty.
getting ahead of me.
Go potty.
If anyone should have ended the streak, it should have been CM Punk.
Nobody should have ended the streak ever.
I said if they were going to end the streak, it should have been CM Punk.
We're both on Netflix.
I think I had mine.
We had
hooked up.
we had it synced up a minute ago, but for some reason it's like it. I don't know. Promoting all the stuff going on for WrestleMania week, the Hall of Fame Friday, the Undertaker's one Dead Man show on Saturday, the Roast of WrestleMania on Sunday, and
What
NXT
the
on Tuesday.
fudge?
There's Karrion Kross already in the ring. We don't get an entrance from Karrion Kross, unfortunately.
He said he's not going to freaking SmackDown on Friday.
He said
That's
as
the
of
bummer.
right now, he's not.
Yeah, as of right now, he's not. That's why I was like, what the fudge? Why is it Karrion Kross?
Oh,
getting
I'm
in?
watching it on my TV through Amazon Prime and Netflix.
I'm watching mine on my TV too through Netflix.
Just a smart TV, or do you have to go through another service?
No, just a smart TV.
So, because I have to go through a Fire Stick, so it has to go through the
Yeah,
Fire
probably.
Stick and the.
Yeah. Well, I'm also hardwired too. I hardwire everything. Everything. Yeah.
Getting an AJ Styles chant. Yeah, I love how he's just kind of toying with him. He wants him to get vicious. Karrion Kross doesn't even have to win this match.
No,
he just
doesn't.
wants to see that vicious side come out of AJ Styles. That's the whole point of it.
Get that bulldog mentality.
Yeah, before everybody comes after Karrion Kross loses this match. Oh, you're burying Karrion Kross. No, it's not what this is about.
It's not what it's about. No, yeah. People got to realize that wrestling has a story to it. Karrion Kross, what he's doing is building his character up.
Has he gotten more tattoos on his back? I think he's got more.
I feel like he does. It looks like he has more.
Yeah, I don't remember him having all that on his back.
I really like the long tights on him versus the trunks. You know?
Yeah, I like this look. But you notice again, it's the trunks because it matches what AJ wears. Because AJ's got the blue trunks on, long hair.
Yeah.
It's that mimic. Oh, Scarlett. Nice. Karrion Kross doing what he does best, taunting AJ while he's down. He's so underrated.
Kross, yeah.
Yes.
100%. Penta versus Finn tonight. Nice.
Yeah, that's going to be a good match. Nice
been
suplex
watching-
from Karrion Kross.
I've been watching
toying with
Kross
AJ right now.
since he was in Lucha Underground, right? And I hope those guys get paid. You know, I hope one day they can get paid because some of those guys are still they were doing matches without getting paid and stuff like that, and they're still not being paid to this day, and it's just BS.
Karrion Kross now mocking AJ Styles.
I saw that he's holding his ribs, laughing. That was great.
Yeah, that writing on his back looks new. Like the writing over his right shoulder.
Yeah, no, I see what you're
that
saying.
wolf may be new too. That because the wolf looks like it may be fresh ink.
You know who I want to get on the show one day, and I hope we can do it. Hammerstone, so we can get a story about his time facing carrying Cross. Ooh,
AJ over the top. Nice sweep. AJ face first on the apron.
All right, so I'm a half a second faster than you now.
Yeah. Because right now, Karrion Cross is throwing AJ into the barricade.
Into the barricade. Yep.
And then there's a dude with a prime bottle in the stands. Gotta have the prime bottle in the stands.
Hey, can you do me a favor? Go on Twitch.
Into the other barricade.
And go on mine, go on Spedrock, and see how many people are watching on X. I don't know because my phone's charging. Did that bottom say Roman, Seth, and CM Punk are going to be face-to-face tonight?
I think so. Yeah, I think they're supposed to have a face-to-face tonight because John Cena's going to be back on Friday, so they're not going to do it that night. They're not going to have both segments. Wow. So they'll probably have them on the night, and John Cena's going to be on Friday.
Wow. Cena on
So
Friday.
on your StreamYard screen, up on the top left, like above my head, is there like an eyeball with a number next to it?
Hold on. I need to get to my ass. Need to get the mouse. Above your name. 31. Holy fudge monkeys. Are you serious? On X?
Put your cursor over that. Yeah, put your cursor over that little number, and it'll break down who's watching from each location, or who has watched from each location. It should drop down. Like it shows 2 people are watching from your Twitch.
Yeah, it doesn't show anything on my
have
end.
watched. Okay.
It's all good.
So maybe that's just an admin
and
thing.
The weird thing on Twitch is that if you're not following, right, it doesn't show that they're watching. But then at the end, when they give you the summary, it shows you how many live viewers you had.
Huh. That's weird.
It's weird. Very weird.
That's why we made commercial. Hey, Wingstop commercial again.
I was gonna say that just got to a Wingstop. But like when you said, "Oh yeah, we got 2 people from Twitch," I'm like, just wait till I post up that or send you that thing. I gotta start sending that to you. The summary, it really helps out. It helps me.
I see you put it up on X. I see you posted on X after everyone.
Yeah, I try to. Sometimes I forget. This thing actually helps out a lot. It's not too blinding. I mean, we can turn that light on if we wanted, but it's not too blinding.
You do look a little dimmer than normal.
It's because
like behind you looks a little dimmer.
Well, yeah, I just have a little light on pointing towards that, but the other light I didn't turn on because my wife was trying to get the babies to sleep, and
I really want to see this movie. We're getting a promo for the movie Sinners with Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Heard it's supposed to be really good. Yeah, it comes out this Friday, but like reviews have been really good. Which Michael B. Jordan's good in anything.
I refuse to go see movies in a theater. I just refuse to pay $60 to go see a movie when it's going to come out and I can pay like.
But I mean, this was made by Ryan Coogler, the same guy that did Creed with Michael B. Jordan and all that. So I mean, I think it's going to be really good.
Yeah.
I said behind him looks dimmer than normal.
That's fine. Whatever. I can look dimmer. I'm usually ghostly.
Ooh, that mess up there.
That was a little.
Nice little turn into a pin, though. It's good. Oh, that's not even a wolf, is it? What is it on his back? There we go. Try it again. Nice.
Did he just call that the final prayer?
No, surely not.
I was going to say, I don't remember that being the final prayer.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Caught on camera. Are you trying to sandbag me, AJ? Just breaking kayfabe all over the place. Love it.
I do too.
Well, you can't say he wants to hurt people. He's not in the syndicate.
Yeah, but, you know, John Anthony can skip out on our NXT predictions.
Yes, that was great.
Or not NXT, AEW predictions. So that way he can, what?
Oh, Karrion Cross. Seems like he's hurt his ankle there. Holding his ankle in pain. Writhing in pain. Ref Jess is checking on him. Scarlett seems very concerned. AJ checking on him. Oh, big shot by Karrion Cross. It was all a ruse. Doing a little dance, showing the crane kick.
AJ Styles is pissed. He just woke up that Georgia Bulldog. That's something you don't want. You don't want that Bulldog being woken up. You don't want that Bulldog out. Look at that.
He woke up Braun Breaker?
Nah, Braun Breaker, he's an owl. That's a Bulldog right there. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, Braun Breaker went to Kennesaw State University. They're the Owls. All right? K-State Owls.
I don't
Kennesaw
think AJ
State.
went to the University of Georgia, though.
I mean, no, but he always claims himself as a Bulldog. When you go to Kennesaw State, you're an owl.
You could still be a Georgia fan just because you can't get into Georgia. I'm sure Kennesaw probably gave him a scholarship to play football.
Oh, man. Kennesaw gave him a full freaking ride to go play football.
I don't know that Kennesaw could afford a full ride. He probably got a partial scholarship.
I'm pretty sure he got the full one because his daddy probably paid for 90% of it. And they got that badass bar out there, too, in Kennesaw, the Steiner brothers. He hit him in the back, didn't he? That wasn't in the neck.
It was kind of like a neck break. Yeah, it was kind of like a neck breaker on his knee. Showing a little bit more of a vicious side to him, though. Showing some of the more. There's a forearm. Is he going to go for the phenomenal forearm here?
Come on, Scarlett. Touch his legs. He put his arms behind his back. He put his arms behind his back.
With a smile.
On his face. That's crazy. Again, a great Grande Americano sign back there. Look at his arm. He put his arms behind his back.
Yep. He should have smiled during the pin, though. Oh yeah, put his arm like Sped said. He put his arms behind his back. He was smiling. He knew it was coming. It's what he wanted. He wanted to bring that more vicious side of AJ out. That was the whole point of the match. And here comes everyone's favorite wrestler, Logan Paul.
I would fight him for the Phoenix. If he wanted to get into a boxing ring or a WWE ring or any ring at all, I would fight him.
I don't know that his is actually a Phoenix, though. His is more like the Pokemon thing because it's inspired by one of like a Pokemon because he's a huge Pokemon fan.
Well, then if he's got Lugia or Ho-Ho, that's fine or whatever. I don't give a fuck. Articuno, Zapdos.
I don't know that it's actually a Phoenix.
I'll fight him for the Phoenix.
Yeah, he's a huge Pokemon collector.
Oh, I know. I like Pokemon as well. It's just not that big into Pokemon like that. Now, Dragon Ball, you get me in DBZ, DB, DBGT, whatever. Just don't talk evolution with me. Then I'm just totally like looking at you like, what? Why?
I played Pokemon Go a few times.
I still play Pokemon Go.
I hadn't played in years. Been at least 2 years since I played Pokemon Go. And typical Logan Paul promo, just running down the city, telling everybody in Sacramento that they weren't good enough to live in LA.
Blah, 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 blah.
Look, I mean, you can eat dinner with me. We're eating here too.
I got Pringles behind me. My wife was complaining about how I took all of them. Took the whole damn jar. Look, took the whole damn thing. I'm taking this.
Now we get a Logan Paul vignette. I am anxious to see what his intro looks like, or what his entrance looks like for WrestleMania, because he always does those big.
Yeah, he does a lot of his entrances big, though. And I'm not going to lie, man. You know, I've always said if I ever was a pro wrestler or anything, I would have done the frog splash because I loved RVD and I loved Eddie Guerrero. And I loved how pretty and different both their frog splashes were. This is it. But yeah, no, I would definitely I like his frog splash. I like what he can do with it, but if we're going to talk prettiest frog splash right now, it's definitely going to Montez Ford. How high he gets and everything. Yeah, I know. I get that.
It's a good point, but I mean, the Miz doesn't really have a whole lot going on right now. I'm sure you'll still see the Miz. The Miz will probably have one of those spots where a celebrity comes out and says something, and the Miz will come out and run him down like he normally does, and he'll get beat up. Maybe Shane McMahon will come out and blow both his quads again.
Yeah, that was funny.
AJ Styles taking out Logan Paul and Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross now has Styles
Nice.
up. Nice. Yep. AJ Styles takes out
Oh my
Karrion
god.
Kross and the knockout punch.
I hate that move. Like, come on.
Here is his new finisher.
This is nice though.
Yeah, that pulverizer is freaking nice.
It is. It is.
I like how he added the throat slash to it, like right there. I like how he added that. That's pretty damn cool. And I mean, I've never seen it, so I don't know if he came up with that or I don't know, man. I don't know that I've ever seen anybody else do that.
I feel like I've seen that in TNA with like.
I don't know, man. I don't know that I've ever seen that.
Storm has done it. Maybe one of the man Ortiz, maybe Santana back in the day. I don't know.
Or we need Stampede.
I wish Stampede was here to help me understand this a little bit better. What happened at the end with Ortiz and Santana?
I have no idea.
Because I know they barely talked.
I know they fell out. Yeah, they fell out personally. I don't know what all happened.
Bad. And I've always liked them as a tag team. Always thought they were a really good tag team together. But don't get it twisted. Santana by himself in TNA right now, he has been fire. All right. And don't sleep now, but my boy AJ Francis has been even on more fire. New ROW champion over there. Put a big ass giant S up in the sky.
And another commercial break is Paul Heyman waits on Roman Reigns. Get a promo for Black Mirror season 7. You ever watch Black Mirror?
No. I'll be honest.
I've seen a couple episodes.
Be honest with you.
It's interesting though because it's. Oh, go ahead.
I don't watch a lot of this stuff anymore. Like it's like I like Doctor Who. So I'll sit back and watch that over again. I
watched the season premiere of that last night.
Really? Nice.
Yeah, the new season just came out. I watched the season premiere.
See,
I like the new Doctor.
I haven't watched that one yet, but I will watch that.
Well, it was the same one as last season. If you watched last season at all.
Okay. But I watch Madlock. I love Kathy Bates. Okay. But we'll admit it.
I haven't really watched that.
I love Kathy Bates, and Fried Green Tomatoes is one of my favorite movies of all times. All right,
okay. That's not something I thought I would hear tonight. That's pretty good.
Well, I love that movie. All right, like I said, I love Kathy Bates.
Yep, I need to go watch that. I haven't watched the premiere yet.
My wife said that she wants to watch that too. Last of Us.
Yeah, it's a good show.
We haven't watched it yet. We've been watching. We started watching. I think it was Reacher's
good.
We started watching
their third season, I think.
We started watching that.
Yeah, Reacher's really good.
We watch stuff like that Extracted show, which I feel like I can win that easily.
I've seen promos for that. I haven't watched the actual show.
Listen, if I'm gone for about 2-3 months, all right, it's because I'm on one of these TV shows, all right?
Yeah, I'm going to need to know you're leaving first. That way I can make proper plans.
No, you will. You'll know. And I'll be like, EC, I need you to take over every now and again, all right? But And that would probably be the proper plan right there. Get EC to take over because he wants to do
Yeah,
this
but
more
we
often.
go too late for EC.
Yeah,
He's
we
already
do.
going to bed.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I saw Pitt that had its last
haven't seen
episode
that.
for the first season.
I haven't seen Pitt yet. I've been watching that Georgie and Mandy show as well. That one's actually funny. I do like that. That one's actually funny.
Oh, that's the spinoff from Young Sheldon,
Young
right?
Sheldon, yeah, really good
Yeah.
show. Really
I've seen a little
good
bit of that, but I didn't watch Young Sheldon, so I'm having to learn who the people are.
Young Sheldon was really good too, though.
My wife watched it. She said it was really good.
Yeah, I
like The Big Bang Theory, so it's like I'm familiar with the characters. So
love The Big Bang Theory. Thought that was a great show. We've been watching The New Girl again. That one's funny.
I just started watching Psych again a couple weeks ago.
Yo,
Psych's one of my favorite shows of all time.
Psych is one of those.
Like a lot of USA shows. I mean,
back then.
Psych,
Monk.
White Collar, Suits, Monk, Burn Notice, Royal Pains. I watched all. I love USA. Used to be my favorite television network.
USA
they had
used
all
to
the
have
shows,
everything.
man.
Yeah, USA used to. Now they have nothing.
Covert Affairs was really good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. God. I was gonna say Nip Tuck, but that was on FX. That was the start of FX's freaking transition.
Mike putting in his application, so if you go out, good fill-in host, and there you go. Hey, we do it in a heartbeat.
I already told my wife to put my name out there for like that Extracted show and Deal or No Deal Island. I want to do either one of those actually, I'm sorry.
The problem with Deal or No Deal is like you could probably do Extracted. Deal or No Deal Island, you have to already be a pseudo celebrity.
Yeah,
like they're already taking people who have done other shows from that, so I don't know that you'd be able. I mean, obviously you're a celebrity to us because you're here on the Run-In.
Well, no,
but to them, I don't know.
I don't know
if all 167 of the people watching this right now would say would clarify you as a celebrity to them.
No, God, no. But I would definitely want to do that. Extracted for sure. I could easily win that. That's too easy. My dumb ass would be climbing trees. Like, where am I at?
Well, if you get over your fear, you could go do Naked and Afraid.
What do you mean? What? I'm only afraid of freaking mice and rats, man. I ain't afraid of being.
You said you don't like your body showing. Naked and Afraid is essentially that. They drop you out in the middle of nowhere. That
was a joke about that. I don't care about that.
Jey Uso backstage. Looks like he's about to come out to cut a promo.
You better just go
in all black. No Yeet glasses this week.
You better go find that man. I'm telling you, ain't no fucking promo. Just go find that man.
No yeeting, no stopping in the crowd. I'm not mad at it. Just walking down. I mean, he could have come out from backstage and set it out in the crowd again.
Nope, you're laying down.
Crowd yeeting. I do like that though, how he's kind of letting the crowd yeet for him, and he's just kind of standing there going, "Yeah, I got this." Yeah,
I kind of hope that he comes out the entrance. No, there's another
problem
one.
Is Macaulay Culkin actually looks older than him now.
That's true. Have you ever watched Race to Survive?
Is that the one on USA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen parts of it. I haven't watched like full seasons or anything.
I feel like me and my brother-in-law could easily do that, but me and him being ex-military, I feel like me and him could easily do that, and that's why I think I could do Extracted really easy. Being ex-infantry, did 2 deployments overseas, everything like that. I feel like I could do Extracted pretty easily. My wife could be there with me if she wanted, because she'd be like, yeah, he's just having a mental breakdown right now. He'll be fine tomorrow. Don't extract him. He'll be all right. I wouldn't care. Oh my God. I already told her if I have to, I'll go find an ant hill and start eating ants. I don't give a damn.
It's good to see Michael Cole growing. He can actually do a high five now.
Oh my God. And then back to being extra white.
Yeah, and then showing off he has no rhythm whatsoever trying to yeet. What the hell?
Yeah, is he like going like this?
Oh, he's on the desk. Is he going to eat on the desk?
I hope not. I hope we get a no yeet.
Triple H taking credit for. I haven't seen that, but I have seen a lot of wrestlers talk about how Triple H is very instrumental in their entrances.
Jacob
You did look at Penta. I mean, yeah, Penta Tomatonga. I mean, he's very involved in that kind of stuff. So I could actually see how that would be a real thing.
Well, I
him
mean,
going through it beforehand and everything like that. Triple H, that's again one of the things he does really well is those kind of details.
Well, that's what Stephanie said. There was an interview out there where Stephanie was like, "Hey, this, Triple H, he's the one who came out and was thinking, you know what, I'm just gonna spit in the crowd today and see if that sticks." Yeah. And it worked, like he just came back and said, you know what, I'm just gonna spit in the crowd today, see what happens.
Serious Jey Uso with a microphone, getting ready to talk. No, he can't eat on the desk. You can definitely tell he's from the bloodline family. As much as he pauses, what are you doing, Michael Cole? Michael Cole. Oh, here we go.
Oh man.
Start the music back up, run it back. He's still not eating though. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I wouldn't doubt that he was very instrumental in the way Jay does his entrance. He takes a lot of meticulous thought behind that kind of stuff to make sure that the product, when they're coming out, make sure they can get the best pop and make the best connection to the audience that they can.
Whoever told Randy to take 30 years to walk to the ring, though, should have been fired.
The same person that told the Undertaker to do it, and
but that worked
Rock
out
to do it, and everybody else.
Look! When Undertaker did it, it wasn't like if the entrances weren't like 30 freaking.
Well, so here's what you have to understand about Randy Orton, though. All the voices in the head are telling him to go different directions. So he's lost. He doesn't know how to get to the ring. The man hears voices in his head, and they're all telling him to go a different direction.
Throw this guy through the Titantron. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Do I punch the guy in the third row? No.
Do I not?
Do I give him a high five or do I slap him in the face?
Like I said, I'm just hoping someone gets thrown into the first row. Zarya throws someone into the first row during that ladder match. All right? Just throw someone into the first row, for goodness sake.
Yeah, I mean, they've shown those two, but if you look at it, like even back in his NXT days, we talk about Karrion Kross's old, Fall and Pray. He was very big into that as well.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the big entrances that NXT would have some of the bigger ones. Guarantee you the Aleister Black one, I guarantee he had a big hand in that where he sits up and all that. That's why it changed when he came to the main roster.
Vinnie Mac. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
No. I know when I say Vinnie Mac, everybody's like, "Whoa." 6 words, 2 syllables, 6 letters.
There's TC on time with the yeet.
No yeet.
Now the whole world's eating.
Except for Sped.
Look, I'm okay with that though, man. I'm okay with this promo because Gunther wasn't out there. He didn't do a whole lot of yeeting. He shows he's got more confidence. Steals the prime bottle and goes back out through the crowd.
No yeet.
Oh, letters. 1 word.
6 letters. 2 words. No yeet. He's coming home with a bag of fries and some cheeseburgers. I'm playing. I don't know.
He's coming home with that belt.
I don't know, man. I haven't decided. I haven't decided yet. But
I have gone back and forth. But make sure you tune in Thursday night on the Run In Wrestling podcast to find out our official predictions for WrestleMania.
If he starts eating, I swear that girl is losing it right now. Oh, here he
Jesus
goes.
touched me! Oh my God, Jesus! Is he gonna eat?
He's gonna see that belt at the Waffle House. I can see.
Oh, there he goes. He finally yeeted
Boo.
on the crowd.
Boo.
Yeeted all in the crowd. That'll usually get you arrested.
Hey, did I yeet at Hershey when he came out or no? I don't think I did. I stood up, yeah, but I didn't. No, okay, cool. I always stand up. I made them stand up for Ethan Page when he came out as champion that night. Like, you stand up for the champ. Oh no, we went to Halloween Havoc the night before, and then we went to Raw. Her first ever WWE event was WWE Live right after Christmas, and we watched AJ Styles break his ankle in that night. I was pissed.
Oh, that sucks.
I was mad. I can't wear all four of my shirts at once, so I choose to wear a Keep My KO shirt. Yeah, it's a good shirt to wear.
There you go.
We all repping KO.
Look, you see it right there. It's my guy. Get well soon.
Yeah, get well very soon. I bet he comes back faster than Big E.
All right. Get here to the highlight of the night brought to you by Wingstop. What is the highlight of the night?
Yep, figured. God.
Last week's Penta versus Dom match. Penta getting the win over Dominic Mysterio, which will probably lead us into the Penta and Finn Balor match coming up.
This spear,
Here comes
man.
Braun Breaker with the best spear ever.
That torpedo. And when he speared Dom, he didn't spear Dom with enough force to kill him, which I was happy with. Oh, yeah, no, I thought it was fake at first, too. And then yeah, you're right.
Promo from Braun Breaker leading up to Sunday. Still a shame we don't get Sheamus at WrestleMania
Kick him
going for that IC title.
Kick him again. Kick him again. Is Sheamus hurt?
He's got to be at this point. Otherwise, I mean, they had all that build with him and Ludwig and Braun and all that. I mean, he's got to be hurt. Maybe, hopefully, he'll be back by SummerSlam. He gets to fight whoever wins on WrestleMania at SummerSlam.
Just kicking him.
I still want to win that.
He
Finn
took
Balor,
that shoe.
the Judgment Day going crazy on Braun Breaker backstage.
Beat him down. Gave him a good old bar whooping right there, man. Like, threw him up against everything.
Speaking of those amazing entrances that Triple H is putting together, here comes Penta out for his match.
I love this entrance.
Yeah, I loved how they had the little spinny sparkles. Yeah, I call them spinny sparkles.
Spinny sparkles.
It's really they are sparklers that you can buy like it.
Okay, anybody, hopefully someone can answer this honestly, and if they know it, you know who he's paying tribute to when he does that walk?
It looks familiar. I can't think of a name.
It's a luchador. And just want to see if anybody knows. I know Stampede would know, but he's paying tribute to another luchador. They used to do that.
I didn't start spamming the taunt button every time.
That's true. They do spam that taunt button with him. My son plays 2K. I haven't played WWE games since I want to say Raw versus SmackDown. And I think ECW. No. I'm sorry.
2K23 maybe. I got one a couple years ago. I hadn't played it in a couple years though. 22 or 23 is the last time I got it.
When was CM Punk on the cover of WWE? That's the last time I played.
2012, maybe?
That was the last time I played a WWE game. Was when CM Punk was on it.
Maybe even longer than that.
Because I remember playing Raw versus SmackDown, and that was like 08, 09 time frame. And then
Yeah, so 23. Yeah, I probably got 23 because it was the year it came back that it was decent. So yeah, it was probably 23.
Yeah, see, I haven't played forever.
Getting a promo for the Thunderbolts movie from Marvel.
Man, I wish Stampede
I'm
was
actually
in here.
excited for.
He would know that answer because I can't think. My phone's not in front of me to give you the actual name, but I know it's a Latino that he's doing it for.
I know the Cero Miedo is tribute to like a band that he really likes. It's one of their songs says that. That's where he got that from.
Zero Fear.
Uncle's 2K13. Thank you, Michael.
I know it's on his elbow. It's on his elbow.
Nice.
I liked the WrestleMania Hollywood one. I think it was 21. The one they did for the original Xbox. I liked that one. I thought that was cool. And then they did WWE Raw video game for the OG Xbox. I like that one because the Universal mode or the GM mode, whatever it was called, was actually pretty legit. But that's like OG. That shows my age. OG Xbox. Yeah, playing it as a teenager. Minute Maid.
Here's where you're getting the Minute Maid commercials because they're sponsored of WWE.
Isn't that a Coke product?
I don't think so. I don't think Minute Maid's owned by Coke. I am excited for WrestleMania. I think it's gonna be a great WrestleMania.
Hey,
frozen?
babe.
No, you're not frozen.
Can you hand me my belt real fast and my phone? Yeah, because my belt's prettier than his. No, not that belt. No, why would I want that belt?
Yeah, Minute Maid is a Coke product. Thank you, Michael.
Is it? Oh, damn.
Playing the role of Stampede tonight is Michael from Kicking Out at 2.
You can go to 2. All right, look. This is better than what he has. Okay? His looks like it came from McDonald's. This actually looks like a belt. I swear. Every week I think the same thing about it. Oh. We'll just keep it in frame, I guess.
Yeah, Raw definitely has the better belt collection.
Yeah, they do. I like the.
I mean, I like the U.S. title, but
no, I do like the tag team titles. It's a tribute to what it used to be, without the flashiness. But
you were very knowledgeable in a lot of things, Michael. Don't sell yourself short.
I love food. I love.
And Balor coming to the ring now.
Yeah. Oh man. So I might have the blue reversal title here soon. The blue strap title.
Yeah.
I found one on Marketplace for $150.
Start to the match.
So I might get that blue reversal title as well.
Nice.
Now, what I really want to get is the IC title and the United States title, but I don't want the new US title. I want the one that they did after WCW folded. I want that one. The one they just got rid of. Master of none. I feel that. Jack of all trades.
That's a little bit of all of us. I know a lot about a little, but a little about a lot.
Hey, Michael from Kicking At It too. I don't know if he's got kids or not, but
He does.
if you got kids, does your kids have the WWE Championship belts? You know, the toy ones. And if so, have you picked up your belt, right, and picked up theirs at the same time and be like, holy balls, what is going on here? That thing's so light. Why isn't? Oh, must have got lost.
I've been meaning to watch that. The Becoming a Spectacle on Peacock about WrestleMania. What is it? WrestleMania 9? I've heard it was pretty good.
I say, anybody trying to play Madden against me, you're dumb. You know I'm live right now. I'm like, what the fuck? Get out of here, Meg.
There you go. But they don't anymore. They've all kind of grown out of it. My oldest daughter is starting to kind of start watching it again. But he has made the appearance.
Okay. I got my 2-year-old loves wrestling. Oh man, I'm actually getting one real replica, like the authentic of authentic, and it's the small version of the IC title. You know, like when the IC title went from being big to small. You know, when you think about Val Venus, Goldust held it, Rock held it, H held it. You know, some big names held that IC title. I've always loved that one. That was the one I grew up with. That's probably why. But
I just noticed that too. I noticed he's got Lucha Brothers on the inside of his gloves. I don't think I've seen that before.
That's pretty cool.
Like it's actually like on the palms where AJ has it.
Yeah.
It says Lucha Brothers, not just Penta or something like that. That's pretty cool.
That's
already
dope.
Lucha Brothers merch.
That's dope. I told my wife
Finn Balor with his 94 abs.
Yeah, well.
That's not fair at all.
That's not fair. I told my wife with this title though, because everybody wants to get their belt signed. I just want 3, and I know this is never gonna happen. I know this is not gonna happen all the way through. I know I can get 2 out of 3, but I would love to get all 3 members of the Shield to sign this belt, because all 3 members held this belt in one night. Yeah. That's the only.
But would you really go up to Moxley and ask him to sign it as Dean Ambrose?
Hell no. I just put John Moxley on that bitch.
Okay.
I know it. I'd be like, fuck that. I don't give. I understand you used to hold this title at once upon a time in your life. All right. Can you please sign it as John Moxley for me? All right.
Yeah,
sign it right.
Just sign it. I don't care how.
I'll be like, don't sign it next to Rollins. All right. And stay away from Reigns. All right. Put your name big and bold somewhere on this bitch.
And back to commercial break.
God. Hey, what do you clean your
he'll
belt
do that
with?
every now and then.
Michael, what do you clean your titles with?
No, I don't think Finn Balor does eat donuts at all.
I don't eat donuts.
Then why don't you have abs like Finn Balor?
I got a 6-pack. I don't need no damn 24-pack. The fuck?
It's funny to listening to JD talk on his interview.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I got to go out there with him every week. How do you think I feel? I'm not in bad shape. I got to go stand next to him every week.
Yeah, no, trust me. I understand, because I would be in great shape, and then there's guys that would be right beside me that are ripped beyond ripped. I'm like, dude, where did you get that muscle from? Like, where did that one come from? A rag? I just dust him.
I mean, you could, I guess.
No, I don't eat spaghetti off of it. I just see fingerprints.
I mean, if you saw some of the pictures that Logan Paul did with his U.S. title, I mean, it couldn't be any worse than that.
Punch my wife if she stood in the shower, or myself. I would punch somebody if they stood in the shower with this belt. I'd be pissed. My wife knows I wouldn't do it. We watched that. What's that show? He says "To the Moon" all the time. It's on TV Land. Yeah, he's like, one of these days, Muriel. One of these days, to the moon.
Isn't that like the
Archie Griffin? No.
Yeah, Archie Bunker or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
That show. It's on TV Land. I was like, what have they been watching?
I know what you're talking about.
I found out we have TV Land. I didn't even know we had that. The honeymooners. I didn't know we
But no,
had
I
that.
would not suggest eating spaghetti off of your title.
Oh no, I wouldn't do
Or
that.
anything off your title, really. Don't even like put a sandwich on it.
My kids tried touching it, and they're 1 and 2 right now, and I'm like, no. My son has hit
White glove treatment.
Yeah. My son goes, "Can I wear it?" No. You can look at it. Ralph Cramden. Arkansas. What is this? Oh, the accountant.
They count at 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. The accountant 2.5.
Promo for the final season of You.
Oh,
Very
what?
underrated show.
You.
Yeah. YOUU. It's a story about it. It's a show about a stalker and a serial killer. There you go. Ralph Cramden is the guy that says to the moon.
See, listen, I just found out I got this. And I just been doing the
Come back
jokes.
from commercial. Penta and Finn on the top rope with a superplex.
Did you guys hear that story that Penta is wrestling with half a bicep?
Been wrestling that way for a couple of years, apparently.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah. I found that McDonald's looking championship Cody Rhodes has on Marketplace, and someone wanted $450 for it. And I was like, I can go get this for $6.99 over at McDonald's right now. People were saying that the Universal title is probably not Universal. What is that damn? The Undisputed Championship on Friday was probably the worst looking one out of all of them. And they have no idea how bad that WWE title that Cody holds is. Terrible looking. And God, let's just take this belt. Let's take this belt right here and just put gold behind it. We're doing good. Yeah, that's all they did. They're like, gold needs to go back.
They'll change again in about another 6 months to a year anyway, so they can sell more of them.
Are they selling those though? I think they're still selling these versus those.
Trust me, they're selling all of them.
I would
if somebody will buy it, WWE will sell it.
If I could find me the Big Eagle, Triple H era, Rock era, Austin era title. Yeah, if I could find that, that'd be great. Because Esteban has one when he was a kid, and he's okay. I thought he was gonna land harder. That was
head
sick.
scissor, nice from the outside back into the ring.
Yeah, Esteban. He has that child replica size.
Hitting a sling blade on Finn Balor. And Finn Balor returns the favor with a sling blade of his own. That's what happens when you use somebody's move against them.
You know what I was just thinking?
Setting up for the shotgun drop kick.
Wait till we get on X later.
Oh.
What was that? Oh, that was a Tilt-A-Whirl backbreaker.
Tilt-A-Whirl backbreaker, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, setting up for the sacrifice.
The sacrifice, that's what they call it. Finn has a lot of problems with his shoulder.
Here we go. Finn Balor reverses it into a roll-up.
Oof. That was 2.
Yeah, he can't hit the finisher yet. He hasn't hit the Mexican Destroyer yet.
Oh.
Nice kick. Super kick. So since we're coming up on WrestleMania, I don't want a prediction, but do you think in the 4-way, if the Judgment Day come out like they're doing now, do you think we get a Phoenix sighting? He comes out and helps his brother?
There's a big chance, yes, but I don't know, honestly.
Yes,
don't
John
know.
has paid for someone's mansion with
I
as
don't
many
know.
titles as he's got.
I don't know if he comes out and helps. I think that's setting up for
Here's
like
the
a
shotgun
SummerSlam.
drop kick. I'm just talking about to even the odds. Oh, here comes the siren. Braun Breaker coming. Carlito's on the ramp again. Is he going to catch another one? Yeah, Carlito's like, no, not again. It's deja vu.
He's
And
out.
runs into the ring, says, not this time, bro. That was not cool.
Beating the hell out of him now. Get in there, Dom. Whoop his ass. Beat him again. Kick him again. Kick him again. Esteban right now is yelling at the screen.
Finn Balor, though, conveniently absent now.
Oh, dang.
Oh, double spear to Carlito and Dominic. Oh, lining up Penta.
Penta's about to kill him. Now I'm playing. Is he bleeding?
Yeah, I don't know if he's bleeding or if he got blood from somebody else, but there's definitely blood on his shoulder. Penta with the kick. Super kick.
Oh, I thought you messed that up.
He kind of did. He didn't get it around his neck. And up. Penta takes everybody out except for Finn Balor, who's kind of disappeared.
He's up on the...
Yeah, I see him on the ramp, just kind of standing there staring while everybody else gets beat up.
Menacingly. Really? The first?
Wow, that's an interesting fact. That's a more interesting fact than the interesting fact they had earlier about it being Punk's first WrestleMania main event.
That is.
I would have never thought this was the first Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. That should have been your interesting fact.
Interesting.
Now we get the promo for from Io Sky. To finish out are all three competitors for the triple threat. Rightfully so, saying that they keep forgetting that she's the champion. Always pushing her out of the way.
They disrespected the crap out of her. I swear. I do like that women's world heavyweight championship though. That thing is pretty. I don't care what anyone says. You can't convince me otherwise. It's not. Compare that to the women's McDonald's Happy Meal toy. I just don't like that design.
I see that.
Don't like it. I'd rather go back to the 1970s WWF championship. Give me Bruno Sammartino's little freaking strap. All right.
Now we get a promo for WrestleMania After Dark.
At Live Nightclub in Vegas.
Speaking of After Dark, make sure you check out Chairshot Sports, Jess and John doing the Raw rundown right after we're off the air. And after Raw is off the air, check them out on all of the Chairshot Media YouTube pages where they will go over everything that we've been watching. The original X Division title.
You don't like the original X Division title?
I didn't say that.
No, I was asking him.
No, I think that's maybe he was talking about ones that he wants. I only want 3 more: the white strap IC, ruthless aggression, undisputed, the 10
Ah,
pounds of gold, and then maybe the X
oh
division.
man, I thought about getting that. I found so okay. You're gonna laugh at this, and they're talking about that. So I go on Marketplace to see if I can find belts, championship belts, and I found the IWGP tag
Why
team.
would I laugh at that?
Well, it's because I was gonna send it to you. I was gonna send one to you, and I have the other one. It would be IWGP, where you could be like, Nick Mac Jackson, who? Who? Huh?
If we could
Bring
get
it.
rid of like the GP and just put a C on there, then
Yeah,
we're.
yeah.
He says he finds his on Etsy. There you go.
Really? Are they really? I thought they were like all
I
handmade
don't think he's
stuff on
lying to
Etsy.
you.
Well, I always thought Etsy was a handmade thing, like people hand making stuff. Okay. My wife's always on Etsy. Pretty sure she's not awake.
Man.
Oh yeah. Hey, everybody on Twitch, X, and Kick. Because Bowler Bus kind of just like imploded. It really did. It just imploded.
What happened?
Hang on one second. Hold on. Because of Bowler Bus just imploding, we created Coast to Coast Football, and we'll be doing that every 48 hours here on one of those, either Twitch, X, or Kick. It's probably gonna be Kick more than anything because I don't want to crowd Twitch anymore. But like it was just crazy. It just 1 minute it was there, the next minute it got deleted. So I don't know what happened. Hopefully Q's doing all right. Everything's okay with him and his family, first and foremost. But yeah, coast to coast football. Be on the lookout for that. 2026, big things are coming for that. New changes. East, I know you're watching. I love you, man. Doing great things with that league. Keep it up. And I'll make sure you guys get noticed. You guys deserve it. That match I'm not looking forward to whatsoever.
Which one?
Not the tag team, women's tag team. Like I said, they had the perfect opportunity to give it to a real tag team and Katana Chance and Carter. And then you had Zoe Starks and
Yeah, that's the
Shayna
one that baffles
Baszler.
me. I don't know why we're not featuring Zoe and Shayna more. Like, I
Zoe's
could care less about
sharpshooter.
Carter and Chance. Like, I'm not
I
really
get
worried
that.
about them.
Yeah, no, I get that. No, and I'm just saying they're a real tag team versus what's going on now. You could take that Intercontinental Championship that you have, and you could you could have done so much more. Is this night 2? This is night 2.
Yeah, they're doing Sunday now.
Okay. You think this is the order that they're going in?
Probably.
What if this match right here, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes, ends in 10 seconds or less? Faster than Bryan and Sheamus.
No.
That would be hilarious.
There's no way. This match will probably go 30 minutes with all the interference and entrances and everything else.
Dwayne restarting it 5 different times.
That would be funny, though.
10 seconds later. 1, 2, 3.
You should have sold your soul, Cody. Let's restart the match again. We cut to Paul Heyman still waiting on Roman Reigns. Joined by CM Punk. Oh, and now Roman Reigns pulls up after he's been waiting all night, and Roman Reigns is going to catch him cheating.
Yes. Love this type of... This is my category right here. Caught cheating. I'm playing.
Oh, there it is. Roman sees the hug.
Oh, man.
And angrily walks to the ring. We'll CM Punk just cheesing in the background. Paul Heyman now chasing after Roman Reigns as he makes his way to the ring.
He owes Seth Rollins a favor.
Yeah, I like how they're playing that up like he really owes Seth Rollins a favor.
Yeah,
I
like-
owe you a favor for not kicking me in the head. What?
That's what I told my wife. She goes, "What? So what's the favor?" Like, because he didn't stomp his head into the mat.
Yeah.
That's the favor.
Yeah, I didn't knock you unconscious, so you owe me.
Whoa,
I don't
we're
think that's how
really
that works at all.
done? Are you serious? This is.
Yeah, it's 9:05.
Swear to God.
We only got
man.
about 15, 20 minutes left.
You tell me every guy, not you, but them. It's going to be probably a 3-hour show, and I'm like, all right, cool.
Who says
Yeah.
that? Nobody. I don't see anybody saying that.
I didn't say you. I said not you.
That's what I'm saying. Who's telling you that though? Because they haven't had
voices in
anywhere
Randy's
close to a
head.
3-hour show.
Randy's
Since
voice
they've
is
gone to
in my
Netflix.
head.
Oh, Randy's voices. Well, just like them confusing Randy to get to the ring, don't listen to them.
Oh, if you guys want to see Esteban marking out again, go look up Roman Reigns' return to SummerSlam. Esteban's front row for that one too.
And commercial.
Son of a. What was that Key and Peele skit where he's a substitute teacher? He's like, son of a bitch. Stay right, Denise. D nice. Denise, D nice.
If you say some stupid name,
If you say some stupid ass name, I'm gonna send you.
hey Ron.
He said, "What's your name, Aaron?" You say it right. Timothy present. I fucking love that shit. There was another one, and a lot of people don't like me for this because of his stance. But look, because I like someone doesn't mean I share the same stance as that person. Okay, but Dave Chappelle. All right, I didn't want to say it earlier, but I love that guy. That dude's funny to me. Especially the Chappelle show. That shit was hilarious. My wife's just starting to get into it. And she found that Clayton Bigsby episode where he's a black man, but he's a white supremacist leader. She found that she's dying. I was like, what the hell? And then I tried showing her the one where he's a crackhead telling the kids in school how to go pick up some, dope from a guy named down the road on the Fish Street. I was like, oh my God, this is so messed up. And, one dude I didn't show her was that Carlos Mencia guy. Wasn't really a fan of his. I wasn't really a fan.
He was hilarious.
I like
What's going on, Carol? Welcome
what's
in.
up, Carol? Hey, listen, 3 hours of that guy Sped. Listen, once upon a time, Sped was in basic training. Okay, we're gonna go back in time real quick. All right, and this was around 2000. This was 2008, around 2008, and I had the police stuck in my head for 16 hours straight, and I know why. You know how I know? I was up for those 16 hours, and then that's what I named my weapon.
What are you saying?
Huh? The Roxanne song. The whole freaking time too. It
wasn't like the real police.
Nah. It was like the song. The band.
You didn't have like Officer Brady in your ear going, "Go down."
Eric Cartman, respect my authority. Nah, I had Roxanne stuck in my head for freaking 16 hours. And I named my weapon Roxanne, and to this day, I still keep my M4. Oh well, my AR-15 is named Roxanne, but love her.
Yes, if I didn't say it, I don't remember. Welcome in, Carol. We appreciate you tuning in, even if it is just for the after party. Because everybody knows after the show, it's the after party. And after the party, it's the hotel lobby.
Ain't no party like a Carol party, because a Carol party don't stop.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy saying that.
Oh my God. Eddie Murphy's
We'll
hilarious.
drop my husband for Roman. That's a good song in the background.
I
will
saw
drop my
that.
husband for Roman.
Tail,
That's pretty good.
Next time we go to NXT, I'm posting up a sign that says something like that with Fallon Henley, though. We'll trade my wife for Fallon Henley.
Wow.
I was yelling at NXT. Don't even start. right? There's people there that were dying, right? I was really getting into it. I was hoping she would hear me too. Be like, yo, I will trade you for her. All right, come on. I love my wife.
Oh, Roman Reigns walking right past Paul Heyman and getting his own microphone, showing just how displeased he is.
Good, good, good.
How dare you try to hand me a microphone? I'm going to get my own. I'll do it myself.
Look at the bags under my eyes. Look at them.
I don't need you. I'll do it myself.
His wife comes out. I could do it for him. All right. That's fine.
That's a good reference, too.
I ain't as good as I once was.
Well, there you go.
They did that crap right in freaking Paul's
Right
face.
to Paul. Nice.
Right in Paul's face. I haven't seen Paul look this like disheveled since Brock Lesnar decided, hey, I'm coming back.
I don't know. He looked pretty disheveled the night Solo put him through a table.
He also looked like he was ready to take a nap.
Yeah, because he hadn't slept in like 36
Days.
hours.
Yeah.
As long as you got some beer for your horses, it's all that matters.
Hey, listen, I love me some Toby Keith, all right? You know, when I was in the Army, that's all they played right before we left.
I can see that.
Courtesy of Red, White, and Blue. Every time we deployed was played on the loudspeaker right before we got on the plane to go to Kuwait and then to go to where we needed to go to, right? But, you know, Afghanistan, Iraq, whatever. And then I'm telling you, man, that every bloody time we deploy, courtesy of Red, White, and Blue would play. I'm like, man. And then I think it was my second deployment. Party in the USA came out, and we blared the crap out of that.
Roman Reigns asking directly how could you betray me, Paul? And getting loud chants from the crowd. You effed up.
You up. You up. Why?
Pretty much all the Raw. It's been pretty good. Bailey beat Liv in the opening match. You had Penta and Finn Balor have a good match that was interrupted by pretty much everybody in the Judgment Day and Braun Breaker.
A great Americano sighting.
Yes, we had Rey Mysterio versus Julius Creed interrupted by Grande Americano after Chad Gable conveniently got kicked out of ringside back to the back. Interesting how that happened. A lot of promo for WrestleMania, obviously, with it being a go-home show. A lot of good vignettes. Like, I know me some country music. I listen to a little bit of everything. I'm mainly a hip-hop guy, but I listen to a little bit of everything.
I like rock and roll and old school gangster rap. That's what I listen to. I still listen to that gangster shit. Throw some Wu-Tang on. Throw me on some 3-6 Mafia. Give me some Dre. Give me some NWA. Give me some Easy. You know? Throw on some
Pop.
Pop.
8-Ball and MJG.
Damn. OG Onyx. A lot of people don't really know OG Onyx like that. I mean, shit, even Slim gave him his like his props and legacy. I listen to old Slim. I don't listen to anything past Curtain Call. I mean, yes, it just said legacy, but that was one of those rare outside of Slim. Marshall Mathers actually got one. Yeah.
I'm not a huge Eminem fan. He's all right. I mean,
I like
he's got some good songs.
I like his.
I like his newer stuff more than his older. I don't like the "Hi, my name is." That gets on my nerves.
Found that crap hilarious. Hi kids, do you like violence? Yeah. I found that hilarious.
It gets annoying.
what got annoying for
See-
me, and what got annoying for me, and I'm sorry to anyone who loves this group, was ICP. All right, they got
I
annoying
love
to me.
ICP.
I
They're
look,
hilarious.
I like Halls of Illusions. I love that, and I like that friend song, that homie song that they have out. I love those two. Piggy Pie is probably hands down one of the most underrated songs that ICP has out there. But other than that, I like them as humans.
I went through an ICP phase. I mean, I don't listen to him much now, but I went through a phase.
And see, I got friends that love them, and
Yeah.
um,
Carol, my dad listens to nothing but country music, so I grew up all around it. My mom loved country music, so I'm well versed in it.
yeah.
My mom's favorite was Randy Travis. She used to listen to Randy Travis all the time.
Yeah, my mom, love you. She liked country and hip hop. My dad was a drummer, so it was more like rock and roll for me growing
Okay.
up. One of my favorite bands is because of my childhood, how bad it was, is Chevelle. A lot of people don't know that about me. Rock, rap, anything like that. I like Chevelle. That's my number one band I will listen to because I can relate to 99% of their songs. I grew up with an abusive father, who literally took things beyond the line. But that's why I like music because it hits you in the feels. Horse ass boy. Odin, you gotta go potty. Odin.
Seth Rollins comes out. They are singing his song in the middle of the ring.
Odin.
That's a good one. I'm a huge Garth Brooks fan. I love Garth Brooks
I
myself.
love Garth Brooks. Yeah. Okay.
He's probably my favorite country music artist.
When my wife and I got together, I purposely sang "I Feel Like a Woman" in the shower as loud as I could, and somehow she's still with me.
So my dad, when I was about 12 or 13, he played slow pitch softball with a bunch of friends. Well, one of his friends owned a karaoke business where they would go to different bars. So I was getting into bars as a 13-year-old because we would go after the games, and my dad would take me with him, and they would let me in because I was working for the karaoke company. I would carry the speakers in just so I could get in and hang out.
Yeah.
And they used to dare me to sing weird songs. Like the worst one they had me sing "Fancy" by Reba McEntire.
Oh my
which
God.
was it's just hilarious looking back at it. I mean, it probably traumatized me at 12 or 13, but looking back, it's freaking hilarious there.
About my son is 14. Odin.
So while you're doing that, I've actually been to I've been the only two concerts I've ever been to, like big time concerts. I've been to a lot of festivals and stuff like that. I've been to Reba McEntire that my mom took me to, and I've been to Garth Brooks. The only two concerts I've ever really been to. Garth Brooks is amazing live.
I saw Roscoe Flats live. That's the only country concert I cannot. Well, no. Hey, what's that Amy's last name? She came out to Iraq in 2010 area. Shoemaker? Shoemaker? She's a country artist that you like. It's not Amy? Who the hell starts with an A? I can't think of her name.
I say there's an Amy Grant. It's a pretty big country star. But
we did see Kane Brown, didn't we? Now I'm trying to figure out who. I can't remember who was over did that show, USO show, because I got to see in Iraq. I got to see a country star. It was a female. Then I got to see Five Finger Death Punch, and then we got UFC fighters and the New Orleans Saints cheerleaders. Okay, I did not go see the New Orleans Saints cheerleaders because I'm a Falcons fan. All right. That, and I think I was
on principle.
On principle, I didn't go see him. Yeah. But yeah, me and my wife, we've seen Roscoe Flats together, and that was the last concert they did too. And then we saw Kane Brown together, and he had a bunch of people there too who I've never heard of. Like a lot of the country music star people I really don't know. I don't like I know a lot of the Georgia ones. I know a lot of the people who come out of Georgia, but I keep up with Atlanta stuff all the time. Even music, like Jid. I listen to
Yeah,
that.
the main one that
Quavo.
I know from Georgia is Luke Bryan.
Luke
'Cause
Bryan.
he's from around the area I was born. My cousin actually worked at his parents' farm, so she
Mm,
knows him personally and all that before he got big.
nice.
I've heard he's a really nice guy. I've
I
never met
heard
him
he's.
personally, but
I was gonna say.
she knows the family. She knows him. She worked for him for a bunch of years. So yeah, I've heard he's really cool because he's from Lee County area
Yep.
down near Albany, which is where I was born.
Yep.
That's where most of my family is.
The hell made you move to Alabama? It's cheaper out there.
Well,
I
my
know.
parents moved up here when I was 3. My
I
dad
was
got
gonna
a
say,
job up here. And,
it's
well, the
a
only
hell
reason
of a
they
life.
lived, like my mom was a military brat. She was actually born in Spain
Oh, nice.
on a military base, on the Air Force base, and they ended up in Albany on the Air Force base down there, and that's where she met my dad.
Nice.
And then they moved up here to Birmingham when I was around 3. So I've lived here most of my life.
Did he go potty? Good boy.
I
Good
know
boy.
potty.
You're an Eagles fan? That's dope. I live 3.5 hours away from Lincoln Financial Field.
You saw ICP before they got big. There you go.
Yo, okay. Speaking of that, I didn't want to say that because I've never been proud to admit this, but I have been to a Limp Bizkit concert, and that is true. He does put a fence up in front of himself because people will be throwing shit at him.
Okay. Honestly, I've probably seen Limp Bizkit one of the festivals I've been to because, like I said, I've been to a few of those. I've never gone to like singular concerts because the two that I mentioned was when I was a kid. In my adult life, I don't know that I've ever been to like a singular. Hey, this person's coming in concert. But we used to have music festivals here in Birmingham a couple times a year.
Who
I
did
would
we
go to
just
those
go to
every
see,
year.
Tail? Falling in Reverse and who else? Tech 9. Hell yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Tech
I remember
9 was
that.
there.
I
That was
remember us
dope.
talking about that
Yeah, it was Falling in Reverse. Her
because
favorite.
Tech 9 led because she wanted to
Yeah.
go see Falling in Reverse, and you wanted to leave after Tech 9.
I
rightfully so.
wanted
Ooh.
out.
Roman Reigns takes out Seth Rollins. Sorry, we forgot there was a WWE shit going on.
Oh, I wanted out after Tech. I'm kind of glad we stayed.
I would have
though.
too.
Well, I just don't like crowds, man. After Iraq, I just don't like crowds.
See, my wife
But,
doesn't either, not for the same reason, obviously, but like
Yeah,
that's why
no.
we don't go a lot of places and stuff like that because she doesn't like big crowds.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Roman Reigns pushes Paul Heyman. And here comes CM Punk to the rescue.
So I guess the tribal chief gimmick's about to go away because he said once Paul's done, he's done with it.
And CM Punk and Roman Reigns trading blows in the middle of the ring.
I hope he does not go back to the big dog gimmick.
No, I don't think that'll ever happen. It'll be a new evolution of Roman Reigns.
The Emperor. Give me the Emperor for once. The Emperor, Roman Reigns. Yeah. Have him come out looking like a freaking Trojan in a Trojan
It
horse.
should be about time for Seth Rollins to come back in. Oh, spear by Roman Reigns on the CM Punk. That's what we're here for, Carol.
Whooping him.
Roman Reigns taking everybody out. Seth Rollins slinks into the ring in the background.
Bam!
With a chair to the back of Roman. Very reminiscent of the Shield.
Very reminiscent of the Shield. It was a sad day when that happened. And that's what I keep saying, man.
Thank you, Michael Cole, for saying it 5 minutes after we did.
Exactly.
Setting up for the stomp on CM Punk. Stomped through the mat. Setting up again, back in the corner. Setting up for the stomp on Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins standing tall. Chair in
Him
hand.
again. Him again. And that's
Staring
it.
at Paul Heyman in the corner, who is a gasp. WrestleMania sign in the background. What a shot to end the go-home show of Monday Night Raw. Setting up for WrestleMania.
That's crazy how they ended that. I like that.
The crowd singing Seth Rollins' song
Serenading
as we go
him.
off air.
Serenading him as we go off air.
That is Raw, folks. That is the go home episode for WrestleMania on Netflix. Michael, what'd you think of the show? Sped, what'd you think? How did you like? Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoyed doing this and everything. That was actually really cool. Not to mention, I see. Like, and I've been saying this for a while now, and this match is missing one ingredient for me. All right, to make this actually whole and mean something. In what was it, when Punk was around and doing his 400 plus days as a champion? Who was it backing him up? The Shield near the end, right? So this would have been perfect to have Reigns, Rollins, Moxley, and Punk as your four. So to me, it's missing an ingredient, but overall, this is going to be one hell of a match when it comes down to WrestleMania. These guys are going to kill each other, and I'm down for it. I'm down for it.
It's going to be a good match.
And everybody's wondering why.
I'm glad it's going to main event.
Everyone's wondering why the Royal Rumble winner is not in the main event. This is why he's not in the main event.
I've been saying that for weeks, man. I've been saying this one deserves it.
Exactly. The story behind it.
No, nothing is ever missing Ryback.
I swear,
nothing.
Nothing.
Retirement is missing Ryback. He needs to stay there.
No. The ocean.
He needs to stay retired.
The ocean.
I'm not going to go that far. I don't want him like in the fishing.
I didn't say
let him stay home.
I didn't say dead. Just float.
You want him to go on vacation. You want him like to go off on a vacation with the ocean. I got you.
No, just chill on a boat, man. You're good. Yeah. We don't need your input anymore. Yeah.
Kind of like my Jericho line. You can go take like a Gilligan's Island cruise.
Yeah,
nobody died in Gilligan's Island, but we didn't see them for years because they were stuck on an island. They survived. They were fine.
They'd be right. I mean, damn. We live in a world where SpaceX has so many freaking satellites out there right now. As long as you're not underwater, folks, you're being found. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun, man. I had a lot of fun doing this. I can't wait to do it tomorrow night for NXT. Make sure you tune in 6:30 again tomorrow night. A little behind the scenes on YouTube and Twitch. We will be doing a watch along for the Go Home for Stand and Deliver NXT show tomorrow. We will be back Wednesday night with the Run and Explains WrestleMania with our guest, Herb and Raj from the Herb and Raj podcast, which you guys saw earlier tonight. Then tune in Thursday for our WrestleMania predictions featuring Brian, good friend of mine from the Herb and Raj podcast, big Sooners fan. Carol knows Brian well. Chokeslam Wrestling, great podcast on YouTube. Make sure you go follow him, Chokeslam Wrestling, and Miami the Great from the DWE family. On X, tons of spaces, and Talk It Up podcast on YouTube with him and Final Boss Baby. And then Friday, we do another watch along for SmackDown, the final show before WrestleMania weekend. We will be back here again, 6:30, right before SmackDown goes on the air. We will have another live watch along. Come join us all week for the Run In podcast shows. Let's see.
I swear to God.
Final. Go Cuba Diamonds into the ocean.
He said
Run In Mania. I like that, Michael. I should have called it that, but I didn't. You're obviously a better marketer than Run In Mania. I like it.
I like that. It does.
Yeah. Any closing words before we can jump out of here?
Let's see. Tomorrow we're gonna play a game. All right, on live, and it's called Where's Esteban? Okay. So anytime we see Esteban,
point him out.
We'll point his ass out. But he's probably got like this giant ass camera in front of his face again. Yeah, like doing some weird stuff.
Yes, Carol. Brian will be on the Thursday night show.
And we're gonna finally find out who's gonna be in the ladder match tomorrow.
Yeah, finally. We get to find out all the matches. We'll finally get a final card for Stand and Deliver. So that should be a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it a ton. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Herb, TC, everybody in the comments. Thank you guys so much. Luna over on Kick. We appreciate you coming in on the Kick side of things. Hopefully one day we will get Kick integrated into StreamYard and I can bring your comments up for everybody to see. Until then, we will try to kind of piece it together and keep everything going on. Yeah, we will end this now. We've been on for right at 3 hours even for me. So thank you to everybody that watched, all 200 of you that viewed in at some point in time during the stream. We really appreciate you. I am Big Mike. That is Sped. We are the Running Wrestling Podcast, and always enjoy wrestling. Have a great night, guys.